It's the Wednesday wrap-up show, the Eisner edition. Well, San Diego Comic-Con edition. No, Friday 52 edition. No. It's the Black Panther announcement edition. No, wait. I mean, there are so many things for us to discuss. There are so many things that happened this weekend. It was absolutely crazy. I don't even know where we're gonna get started. What's up to everybody?
What's up, fam?
What's
good,
up?
Hello?
I mean, listen, hold on. Let me put my big mic on because y'all out here playing games.
Mike.
Listen,
Don't start. It's too early.
No. First off, y'all talking about too early. Before we begin, I'm coming right out the gate. I'm not even gonna pause it. Phil, are you activated? I ain't seen no champagne pop yet. What's going on?
We've been popping it over here, man. It's been nothing but celebrations, man. It's been nothing but all.
I'm just saying, is that Auntie? Is that Auntie I see in the house? Uh-oh. We don't dare. We gotta do a roll call.
All right.
I think I see Auntie in the house.
Let's see. We got Sun Tzu, Art of War.
Yes, sir.
We got Duchess of Brooklyn.
Duchess of listen, she run the town.
67 China Doll. What's up?
Hey, what's up, CC?
Hey, CC. Good to see you. J.R. Carter.
Hey, Carter. What's going on?
Kevin Pitts.
KP, I need you.
Like right now?
There you go.
Chocolate meats.
First off,
All
the
right.
way you said that was just mad wild. Whoa. You just had to make it weird. Wow.
And we got Marwan.
Williams, what up, baby?
Shirt brother. All right.
The only unofficial staff of the BCL. Let's go.
There we go. All right. AGL. What's up?
Let's go.
And you a nerd?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us again. Let's see. We got Larry Miller in the house.
Larry Miller's a beast.
What's up?
We got. Look who's here.
Oh, my OG. Had a
Hey,
Paul.
Hey.
Paul couldn't go, but I was there vicariously through the Instagrams. I was watching the Wink NYC event on the rooftops, moving and grooving. I said, "Oh, they having fun out there in San Diego." We'll get into that later.
Iconic Arts. Thank you for joining
this
us.
man. Oh yeah, Malcolm. Hell yeah.
Joey 33 Allen. What's up?
What up, baby?
And I think we got
Bo Big.
Bo Big.
The name alone just has so much weight. Bo Big.
Yeah.
Bo Big. Paul. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna start with Paul.
Oh gosh.
Oracle. Wait, oh,
okay.
Oracle. How are you, Paul? I got you. Oracle.
Good.
How are you? I'm maintaining, chilling, maintaining. That being said, Mr. Beige Comic Lord himself, Derek, how you feeling, baby?
Beiger than ever.
Wow. Listen, I see you. Now, Phil, I gotta put my partner in crime right next to me. Phil. No, you know what, Phil? For the next month, your name is no longer Phil. You know why? Your official name is Fully Funded Phil. How you feeling, my guy? How you feeling, my boy? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. And listen, man, I'm just, I know the show's gonna be incredible tonight, man.
It's gonna be lit.
It's been nothing but
Jam-packed
wins. It's nothing but wins over here, y'all.
I love it. And then hold on, let me give him his accent. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me, because he's a CEO. Mr. Paul, CEO of Black Comic Girls, rocking and rolling down there in San Diego. How you feeling? What you were at the motherland? Talk to the people. What did you see? How was it?
Can I be honest about how I feel?
Talk to me.
Uh-oh.
I got con crud.
Oh.
So I feel terrible.
That is like
listen, vitamin C pills, baby. You gotta listen. I'm getting ready for New York Comic Con now. The next 5 days down there, I'm getting ready now. So that tells
let me tell you
this.
This con experience was incredible. It's my first San Diego Comic Con. I've been putting it off every year for like 20 years. I keep saying I'll go next year. But with the historical amount of Black folk nominated, huh? What was that?
Anybody say nothing?
Oh, the historical amount of Black folk that were nominated this year. The fact that my hero, the GOAT Dennis Cowan, was up for induction into the Hall of Fame for the Eisners. I couldn't not show up for that. I couldn't. I would regret it for the rest of my life if I didn't show up for that. So paid the tax and flew out and had a ball, man. I took my daughter with me.
Nice.
My daughter is an aspiring writer. Shout out to my daughter, man. She had her reservations about going because she's not really into comics like that. But she's an aspiring writer and filmmaker for that matter. And she's like, Daddy, this is not gonna. Is there gonna be stuff there for me? The only thing I'm interested in is Percy Jackson because she loves Percy Jackson. So that was our start to the Comic-Con, is going to see the Percy Jackson panel, which she absolutely loved. But it ended up working out because she ended up meeting actual writers at the con, writers that actually took a lot of time to give her their insight, their and sort of steer her in the right direction of becoming a writer, which I appreciated. One of them being an Eisner winner herself. So that was very, very cool. But yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's.
Yeah, I just want to say, Paul, those are experiences that can't. They're priceless.
They're priceless. I'm not sitting here looking at my credit card bill and going, you know what? I regret that.
Listen,
I got no regrets, man. Look at my daughter's expression. It got to the point that by the end of the con, she's like, Daddy, I don't want to go home. I wish we could do this every day.
Yeah.
What? See, and now I need the Oz. Now I need the Oz.
Absolutely wants to come back next year. And if there's a way I can make it happen, I'd take her next year and every year for that matter if I could.
I want to say it's an amazing experience to take your child with you. I had mine with me at OAX, so Paul, man, I know y'all really enjoyed that. And that what's dope about that too is that she got to see her father at work and enjoying what he loves. And it's one thing when your kids are there and they're part of the experience, it allows them to absorb what's going on around them, and then they can see it a little bit differently. And then it's also important for them to see the respect you get in the industry. So now it's a little bit different when you have that conversation.
There was some moments where that occurred, and that was, shout out to everybody who we met, my daughter and I, this weekend. People out there, creators, other just people in the community who were very gracious with us. And, we're very kind to my daughter. I really appreciate that. That meant the world to me. Yeah. She had a fantastic time, and it created some moments for her that she's going to remember for the rest of her life. And that's everything to me. That's, I can't even put into words or else I'll get emotional. That was everything for me. So shout out to everybody that I saw this weekend. One of those people being someone who I talked to my daughter about before we went. I said, look, there's one of the reasons we got to go is there's a girl who looks like you, a woman who looks like you, who is up for a historical nomination. She's one of the best writers in the world. And it's incredible that she got nominated for this award. And I really hope that you could meet with her and be inspired. And she did. Nice. And that lady was Miss Stephanie Williams.
Hey!
Oh, snap. What up, Dixon?
Concrete got me too.
It got you too.
Girl, yeah, the universe, well, I'm not put this on the universe, but, the weapons, they're prospering a little bit. And I knew coming out of that weekend, they said, ooh, you got too much dip on your chip. Let's bring you down a peg. So, Concrete is here.
I was about to say, I'm used to seeing you with the X-Men background.
Paul, do you see her background?
I see the background has changed from the X offices to your new venture.
All day. Yes. Just for 5 seconds, we just got to shoot them in their face. Just because. And then when they think they're done, we just let's go.
Look. Stephanie, you had people hopping on planes for you.
You do realize that, right? That's real. I do. And that's the reason why I was just like, whether I'm feeling not too great or not, I had to come slide through because I just have to say to BCL and everyone who listens to BCL, just all of the Negroes that I was able
Right.
to surround myself with while at this convention. It's funny because I was just like, well, this convention looked kind of Black to me. 'Cause every
Yeah.
time I turn around, I'm seeing my people just surrounding me and celebrating me. And the other part about it, not to be old kumbaya about it, but just the comic community in general. Like, do you know how dope it is to like casually walk past Arthur Adams, who was just like, I tried to catch you at Heroes Con, but you were busy, and just wanted to talk to you, congratulate you, stop and talk to him. I had some moments with Dennis Cowan that I just appreciated, and to like, I don't know, to just be able to sit casually with so many legends, and just feel so much love from everyone, from editors to production folks at different comic companies, people who handle marketing, publicity, all of that, to just be in a space where people are genuinely happy to see you and going out of their way to do so and flying across the country to support you. Like, hope you all know how much that means, because some very big moments happened this
Yeah.
weekend, and moments that, not gonna hold y'all, are extremely terrifying because of the pressure. But at this, I can't even think about it because I don't know, like I felt like I got poured into so much. The ladies at Pink Riot were fabulous. I tried my best not to cry, but I think because I just felt so safe that the tears, those, they were earned. And there was people in the audience ready with tissue. So I just have to say thank you. I really, really do. Yeah. And I came back hungrier than ever. So you thought it was gonna stop. So sorry. That is not gonna happen at all. If anything, as my son has been watching Dragon Ball Z all damn summer, you want Ultra Instinct.
You keep saying keywords that just get me activated. I'm like,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Your nomination was a moment for the entire community. Honestly, it created a buzz and attention to all of us in this whole community, and deservedly so for you to be sort of the catalyst for that. It just makes perfect sense.
And then Jamal brought it home. I yelled so loud. Ben Passmore as well. That was because so not gonna hold y'all. I definitely looked at the leak because I was like, let me figure out what my strategy is tonight. Is Stephanie gonna take an edible so that she can survive these 3 hours of sitting down? Or if I'm gonna make sure that I'm locked in. So as the announcements and stuff, and also like, even though I saw the results, it was still important for me to go because like I wanted to still be there for my peers.
Yeah.
Because there are people that were nominated that I very much so wanted to win. So even when I saw what the news was, I said, cool. So now I can take my edible. But as the nominations and winners were coming through, I was like, oh, if this isn't right, I'm going to have to get in front of this room and tell these people that the words are coming from the heart, and they're also coming from 40 milligrams of THC. So
Lord have mercy.
Emotional damage.
Let me show
it
y'all.
was a good time.
Let me show y'all a picture of how Stephanie was rolling up in Comic-Con. How do I gotta remove one of these things?
Here we go.
I had a convoy.
This was Stephanie rolling up to the DC. What was it? The DC. What do you call it?
Oh, that was the next level panel.
The next level.
Yes.
The next level panel. So we got Cody Ziegler. Everyone's like, "Oh, okay. I guess he is writing something." You got Adrian Fulmore, Ryan Oakley. You got
DJ.
I mean, you had the whole squad. She rolled up to the set Like, I mean, it was like it's slow.
I did. I said, let me make sure my people can get in.
I swear to God, she was going. It looked like it was slow motion and there was music playing. I'm not even lying.
And you know what really made me happy? So I had kept telling DC for like the longest, and they thought I was joking. I was not. I was like, when this announcement, I'm like, Cody and I want to come out on some WWE shit. Like, I want to be on my Jade Cargill, like, however, like, give us Undertaker. So when they brought the lights down and, bring them back up, like, how. I remember watching San Diego Comic-Con on G4 TV. Okay, do you know how cool this shit was? Who knows what the fuck I was talking about?
That's a deep
talking. Who knows?
Look at who Stephanie's talking. She's talking to Marie Javins. DC.
Maria's my girl. Maria's funny.
Oh my God. I'm like, wow.
You took it back with that G4 TV. The screensavers, Tech TV.
That's real. Like
everyone's surrounding Stephanie. Everyone's surrounding Stephanie. This is like her the entire weekend. She was like the centrifugal force of the universe at San Diego.
You gotta protect the queen. Come on now.
This is the queen in her court. It was the queen in her court. It was dope. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then seeing y'all in line, Paul, seeing you and your daughter in line, and to meet her afterwards, like, that was really cool. Because, like, I don't know. I'm just, what happened this weekend, not even just for myself, but like Cody, Morgan, Stanford, who also revealed that he's been working on Dark Side with Scott for all that time. It was just, I don't know, like, if you can't feel that massive things are happening, like, that's a you problem. If you want to continue to be pessimistic, like, that's a you problem. And that's just something that I can't even begin to concern myself with, because this is a moment that we've been working toward. So I can't do anything but be positive and show up, because we're not supposed to be here anyway.
And it wasn't, and that's the part that people don't get. This is not a microwave moment.
No,
this has been simmering for years.
It's been simmering for years. And, like, yes, things aren't fair. No, it should have not taken DC this long. However, I am all about, everything in due timing. And this right now, at least for me personally as a creator, I feel like I am prepared for this, to make it so that, when I'm done writing Vixen, she don't go back on the shelf. There's somebody else to pick up. Like, that's the whole point. It's not just for me to write her for a quick little second and then it's just a thing that happened. Like, no, I want to set this character up in the same way that I'm sure that Cody wants to set up Static and Morgan wants to set up Steel, so that when we move on to other projects or whatever, somebody else can come in and take over those reins. Right. This is what it's about.
Can you give us some type of, I know no spoilers obviously, but give us some ideas to what are your thoughts? What is going to be your theme? What's in terms of your pitch? Like, when you were, I know you've been pitching this for like 2 years, right?
Yes.
So like, what can we expect?
So that original pitch was so long because it was originally kind of treated like a Vixen. Hold on, my dog then got himself stuck in the room and he whined. Let me get him out real quick.
You take care of what you got to take care of.
Juan does that all the time. So annoying.
I don't know what this man talking about.
Okay,
we don't want no spoilers. Nigga, yes, we do.
So no, I'm not. You're not going to. So the very first pitch was me. Basically, it was a Vixen year one. I wanted to slightly tweak her origin, nothing crazy, but it was essentially a year one, and she was still getting the totem. I think originally it was like going to have Bumblebee in it and all these other things. It was a wonderful, beautiful pitch. But it was not a pitch that fit Next Level. And I understood that. But because I am who I am, I'm gonna figure it out. So because DC was so behind me, Scott, Joshua, Brittany, Marquise, they were like, no, we want you to do Vixen. Like, you can figure it out for Next Level. So they gave me the runway to figure it out. And the support I got along the way just let me take the biggest swings. So, she has McCabe International. We are taking her. Yes. She is setting up offices in Detroit. So that is a BCL exclusive. I have not said that to anyone yet. That was something I probably would have mentioned on the panel, but couldn't get all the way into it. So McCabe International.
Hold on. You know what time it is. Hold on.
Yeah. Yes.
Chocolate.
Stop fighting me.
This is a Black Comic Lords exclusive.
Yes, so Mari is taking her talents to Detroit because Metropolis has enough cooks, and I really want this character to be able to, have some space, so to speak. Now, coincidentally, are there a lot of Black characters in Detroit? Yes, but ain't nothing I can do about that. Detroit is just where it's at. It's just so, but also it just makes sense for the story and the things that we're doing with Vixen.
And there's another rumor that dropped that Vixen's
Maryland.
Vixen's going to have a love interest.
Yes, now, I'm not going to spoil who that is.
Was Batwing?
Yeah, well, you have to wait and see, but Vixen will have a love interest.
Does Marilyn have a part to play here?
She could. She might.
Dang.
I'm doing some stuff with Marilyn. Yeah, I'm doing some stuff with Marilyn separately on her own thing, but we'll see. It's me. Whenever I am writing Black women in comics, there's gonna be more than one Black woman on the page. So we're giving Vixen some family. Because can't everybody be dead? So we're giving her some family so we can build out. Can't everybody be dead? I'm saying words and sentences that have never been put together before, but that
I gotta stand up. Shit just got real.
Yes, and we're really diving into the mythos of not only the red but the totems. Because come on, you don't think that there haven't been other totems that have been passed down? There haven't been other totems that are part of just other families across the diaspora. So we can get into the Gullah Geechee, we can get into the Creole, we can get into some families in Brazil.
You are making my face hurt. I am smiling so hard, Stephanie. Every single word you say is fire.
Yeah, because you don't write a 20-page pitch if you are just here to reheat leftovers. I am not here to play.
Fuck that. It's right. We talked about man. We cooking with grease, man.
We're cooking with Phil. We are cooking with duck fat, whatever the high.
Come on, man.
Whatever. Yes.
What's that thing, babe? What is it? Fogwa? Fogwa? Whatever.
That sounds about right. To me,
Stephanie, you
and Vixen is in my last. Is in my last. What'd you say now?
You need any assistance?
So we're gonna totems a part of the Caribbean. Yes,
let me know.
We're expanding. And then her Rose Gallery is going to be very much something that is going to push her as a character because story engine is very important for an ongoing, and it was important to set that up because again, I do not want it to be a thing where I'm no longer writing this character and no one else writes her. The goal is to get Vixen to a point where everyone wants to write her, and that's something that can happen because the sales are there, and I am passionate and know that the sales are going to be there because I have seen the growth in the sales of all in my originals and what's going on with Wonder Woman feeding into that. It's a lot of cross feeding that is going on with my work, and that is what I want. I want you buying a Stephanie Williams book because you know that you're going to get your money's worth. You know that you're getting somebody who is trying to give you their best every single time.
Message.
I am not here to play. This is my job. And I am just, all right, Pacific Rim. Are you crazy?
Come on, man.
The official continuation of the movie franchise. And we ain't gonna talk about the second movie, but I'm writing that's epic, y'all. I would have never expected anything like that.
Let me tell you something.
I'm just Stephanie Williams from Harvey, Illinois, Harvey World
Uh-oh.
Stand Up, just
Uh-oh.
someone who I didn't think any of this would come from me just doing what I love and not giving up. And I think being in this space, like I understand because, you know, a bit of luck does play into this. There are so many people who are writing. There are so many people who are creating. And the simple fact that out of all of them, I'm here in this spot right now. I don't take that shit lightly at all. Is that serious?
Can I interject for 2 seconds? I'm gonna, for
Yeah,
some of y'all
please.
that don't know, when she said from Harvey, Illinois, my family's from Chicago, and when she said that, I know that distinction. The Harvey folks is a totally different level. Let me say something. Some of y'all don't know nothing about the way she said that. I knew exactly what she was talking about. I just went over people's heads, and that's okay. But I just want to say,
yes, I am an MC now. Yes,
my boy Sun Tzu was like, yeah, but you from North Carolina now.
That's now. But what, you know, let me say this also. Today I was with me and my daughter went out to eat. And I put this on everything. We were talking about, for whatever reason, we were talking. I'm doing a Spider-Man premiere tomorrow, which sold out. But we were talking about cons. Somebody want to go to cons, and they were talking about San Diego. And I was like, yeah, I couldn't go because I had to make some other stuff was whatever. And we have a group text with me and my kids, and we were just talking about it. And I said, and I'll put it on the screen. I said, I need for y'all to make sure y'all all follow Stephanie Williams on IG. I sent that to my kids today. And I think you are the only creator that I put in my group text with my kids. I got 3 girls and a boy, and my girls is, you know, what you doing Vixen and things that I particularly, I'm like, hey, you know, the eyes know what I said. I need for y'all to go ahead and make sure, you know, y'all follow. And just so y'all know, I'm not a bandwagoner when it comes to this. Ain't nothing wrong with this. I got a real love for Stephanie. That's my sister. You know, we when she was doing the Sesame Street comic, right? Let's talk that. When she was doing the Sesame Street comic, I said the first comic I want my son to have, my grandson to have, is the Sesame Street Stephanie Williams joint. And when she was doing it, she had sent me 2 signed copies for my grandbaby. When my grandbaby first came here. So these are, and I stood, they right here. They right here. So, you know, we keep it real stuff, man. I love seeing your journey, all your success.
Thank you, Phil.
It's just dope. And I'm quiet because I'm just going, you know, let you kind of talk crazy, but I'm just saying, man, I'm just like,
nah, it's not. No. We
like
talk crazy.
No. Yeah, you do chocolate. Get ready for whatnot, because Kari's on the interior.
Don't let them know.
I'm not gonna let them know, but we got some crazy covers on the way. I have a list.
See,
a list of Black artists, both known and unknown.
Nigga.
This is a moment. I'm gonna text you that list, but this is a moment that I'm hoping I don't know, like put some names on the map, remind some folks. We have some vets that will be on the book as well for covers, because this is a celebration.
For sure.
Go Smith. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Celebration.
Yeah.
We gotta drop these.
You know, I already said that one already.
Listen, first, okay, hold on. We had this. So Paul was my secret correspondent at San Diego Comic-Con. We went live. We were literally, while you guys were on getting down there, rocking and rolling, moving and grooving, we were live on the BCL. And I can't let you leave. I know you cannot answer it because I won't put you in that situation. However, there's a few names that I, myself, my partner in crime, son, doing the BCL crowd threw up. And we're like, could you imagine? Stay with me. Obviously,
go ahead.
Souza Micah, because Vixen, disgusting. You know you got to get Torrin Clark back. Let's not waste time.
Listen.
You know you got to get TC back.
Let me tell you something. Don't y'all worry. Don't you worry.
Let me make you big.
Don't worry. Don't worry, because one, a lot of people that you was getting ready to name, they've even got that text months ago. Like, get ready, get your wrist ready. They got that text long ago. Sway stayed here doing with my family
You ain't
at
got to tell
Heroes
me.
Con.
Sway's right
So,
down the block.
and you know, right. So
that's a fact.
Yes, and Sway is also gonna
oh my God.
listen. Yes, all the people, all the folks.
That's the answer.
And the other
That's the
cool
answer.
thing is just like other top names just saying, "Hey, would love to do a Vixen color." I said, "Sure, absolutely."
I'm gonna throw one more name into it.
Who you got?
Already done.
Let's go.
I don't think y'all understand.
Hold on.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We're scum. We suck.
And I won't get into concepts and stuff like that, but please know that yes, we're gonna. It's some good stuff that's on the way, y'all. It really is. I think
I bought a Karan Grant original art piece from the Titans Beast Wars book.
Yes,
splash page with all the black superheroes. First time ever done in DC history.
Who put you on?
He threw this in the mix. He didn't even know I was a Vixen fan and threw this in there with it.
Listen, y'all throwing out names that we Sanford Green, Brian Stillfreeze. Could you imagine a Ray Anthony Height Vixen cover?
No,
you don't have to imagine any of these things.
Well, honestly, the best agent, I need you to chill out for a minute because you're giving away all the secret sauce.
No.
I still got some. Listen, I still got. That's how much is in the chamber.
Paul,
that even that is
the
good.
best,
So
best part of this conversation is how many names that you have.
Paul. Could you
we
imagine
have so much talent in our community?
That's right.
The hardest part is deciding which one are you gonna run with? Because
imagine if they let my partner in crime, they let my boy Nick Draper Ivy do a cover. Let my boy go crazy. He was literally here Sunday, writing and rolling, eating food. They let Nick draw. Oh my! And then there's so many. I'm gonna shut up because
you're gonna have to, Chocolate. You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna shut up.
Don't y'all worry. Don't you worry.
Because you know why I'm gonna shut up, Big Fish?
Chocolate, you told me
the worst kept secret for 4 years, but we're gonna keep these secrets in the wraps.
Chocolate, you told me to send you the alley-oop.
You know what? You know what? This absolute. Hold on. Do me a favor, Derek, please.
And Kari's the interior artist, so you already know Kari got.
Make him grande, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît.
Make him big.
Paul, no. Listen, we talking in the language of my ancestors. If you don't understand Creole or French tonight, I feel bad for you because we going out. We going Hall of Fame, baby. Paul, there's a lot of individuals who we said we need on this show. I mean, not on the show that we need covers by. We need so and so. We need so and so. We don't want to omit anyway. But Paul, can you please let them know? Because you and I know what we're talking about. Who else we need? But before you bring or say whatever,
it's an ongoing series.
I need you to just quickly give a little dissertation about what's going on with this individual so that they can understand who they have coming up. Because yesterday's price ain't today's price, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Paul, CEO of the Black Comic Lords, can you please do your royal duty and let them know who the hell we talking about? Because I know they probably think Chocolate's rambling. No. Pay attention. Paul, I give you the floor. Please.
All right. So
shotguns are ready, baby.
Here's the thing. The best way for this intro is something I observed over San Diego Comic-Con this week.
Let's go.
I had Ray Anthony Height bring a new protege of him to this artist. Someone he's very proud of, someone he's developing and mentoring. And he brought him to this seasoned artist extraordinaire. And she's showing him her portfolio, and he says to her, you can draw, and she makes a comment to the effect of, yeah, I'm hoping to do covers, and he's like, no, can you do interiors? Yes, then do interiors. There are a lot of people that can draw and they can do covers, but if you can do interiors, that's where your money is. That's where your career is. That's where you gain status, is if you can do interiors as well. If you can do storytelling. There's lots of people that can draw, but not everybody can be a storyteller.
That's right.
Right? That's the type of advice a goat makes. That's the type of advice
Come on, man.
Dennis Cowan makes.
That's right.
Yes, sir. The GOAT, baby. Yes, sir. I know you think chocolate, you're doing too much. You know better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the GOAT. Hold on. He is no longer the GOAT. And I know you're probably like, what you mean he is the GOAT? Nah, he is now the HOF, the mother freaking Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Cowan! Let's go! Let's go! Are you out your mind? My first original piece of art, baby. Yes, sir.
Should I go? Well, first of all, hello, everybody.
Hello.
You guys are insane. I'm watching the show and I'm like, oh, geez. That intro, I don't even know what to do with that intro.
I'll see you next Friday. It's okay.
Right? Should I go get the Eisner thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? I need to make my background his art from here on out. Half Vixen, half Dennis Cowan art. That's it.
That's right.
Yep.
Man, I need for people to understand just how dope this is. Everybody back from the Eisners, back from SDCC. It's been an incredibly blessed weekend in the culture, and it's just to just be a part of this is incredible. Like, it's just history over and over. Don't be quiet, cause the GOAT's back. Let's go.
I'm gonna behave.
So they give you this.
Oh, nice.
This box.
All right.
Are we getting an exclusive?
Clearly.
And then wait, hold on.
Oh.
Watch me mess it up and like.
Oh wow.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
Does it got some weight to it? Is it a little heavy?
It's very heavy.
Oh.
Yes.
So it ain't no Temu joint. It's nice.
No Timo here.
They give you this like cleaning cloth.
Let them know, Auntie.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on. Make him full screen.
Nice.
Full screen. There we go.
Nice.
And it spins.
And it spins. Yo.
And it spins.
It's a fully functional globe. That's nice.
And it spins.
That's very cool. Well, the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because, I share this award with you guys.
Yes, sir.
It's like, and literally while I'm going up there, I was thinking that, you guys gave me the first award.
Talk that.
So I didn't forget that. I was just like, well, this is a good runner-up prize, but the real one.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait. You're not just gonna let that fly. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Message.
One more time for the people in the back. Just there's people in the back that can't hear. They nosebleeds. Just one more time, please, for them in the back, real quick.
Well, this is a good runner-up prize, but the real prize came much earlier from the Black Comic Lords, who recognized, some of the hard work we've done, years ago. So you guys always get the shout out first. You know that.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. And this was doubly so. Doubly so if you notice the hat Dennis wore when he was accepting the Eisner Hall of Fame was his Black Comic Lords hat.
That's right.
Man.
You guys are the best.
Appreciate it.
Anyway, what's going on? What's happening?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Everybody's all quiet and all serious now.
I got all quiet and serious.
Right, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's the greatest Comic-Con.
I was actually
to be quiet. Something real going on.
And everything, all the books that are going to come out. Stephanie's book, Vixen, Cody Ziegler's Static. Oh my God! Right. Morgan Freeman Steel.
Come on, Morgan Freeman.
Right.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Hampton. Sorry.
It's okay, because now I'm gonna know. Dennis now changing Morgan's last name.
Emotional damage.
He's gonna love that.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's okay. He's gonna love it.
You know what's funny about that?
What do you guys think of Absolute Cyborg? Because nobody mentioned
He
that.
looks. I've been talking. I love it. My son loves
love
the
the design.
design.
I'm glad there's something different now because
Yes.
Absolute is supposed to be completely different. So I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's much needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I love the originality of the design.
Me too. Me too. I just love that whole thing. So that was great. What else?
Steph, you want to know what's funny? The fact that Dennis mistakenly called Morgan
I'm sorry.
Freeman at HeroCon, and he knows where I'm going. He knows where I'm going. At HeroCon, so everyone knows it is what it is. Auntie CC and Dennis, once I get there, they put me to work. He literally goes, listen, you want these books signed? You working. So there's a gentleman that walks over to Cowan's booth. He's a YP. If y'all, we know what that means. Or as my boy Sun Tzu says, he's a wonderful people. You know, W, heavy on the W. And he literally comes to Cowan's table, and you can clearly see Dennis Cowan. He goes, oh my God, Daryl Banks, I love you. And we ripped him to shreds. And you know I was the leader. And I'm looking at Cowan to tell me, chocolate, stop. And he's like, no, keep going. And I'm ripping this to shreds. And literally, we had a ball. But here we go. Morgan Hampton is now known forever as Morgan Freeman.
Emotional damage.
No, it's fine because I legit just changed. It's Morgan Freeman in my phone now. So don't you worry.
Like, don't do it.
So Dennis, one of the questions I was actually going to play some videos that I took of you during this past weekend, but I'll just ask you while we're here. One of the questions I asked you was, you know, as we get older, we huh?
Which I just demonstrated, yes, Morgan.
Yeah, I mean, as we get older, we tend to think about our legacies and what we leave behind. Especially when you win awards like this, the Hall of Fame award, which is sort of a collection of your career. What do you think about in terms of your legacy on comics?
Oh my God, what kind of question is that?
You answered this question before. I'm just giving you the opportunity to say it live.
I don't even think about my legacy in comics. You know, I really don't, because I'm still doing comics.
Yeah.
So when they first told me about the Hall of Fame award, I was happy, but also like, oh man, Hall of Fame award, that means it's over. And then someone had to point out to me, well, it's not a Lifetime Achievement Award, it's a Hall of Fame award, so you can still work and be okay.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, thank God. You know, so it's not over. So I, you know, that kind of question, I don't know what my legacy is. I don't know. What I would hope, at the very least, is that maybe, you know, other creators were inspired by what we did to do their own thing and to keep that going. I think that would be the greatest thing that I can hope for. You know, that's as simple as that. Something as simple as that. Inspire others to go even further, you know, to go much further and to completely change it. So
y'all have definitely done that.
I think the Black Renaissance that we're seeing in comics right now, whenever we do these interviews and we talk to all these creators and we ask them ostensibly, what is it that motivated you to become a creator? What is it that motivated you to start your own publishing company? What is it that motivated you to go that indie route with your creations or what have you? And ostensibly 9 times out of 10, Milestone always comes up. Your name always comes up. Dwayne's name always comes up.
Dwayne's name should come up. You know?
So I think it is a pretty solid bet that your legacy is secured, brother, as it should be. You have a whole generation of Black creators right now that are doing it really, really big, and they have gotten their inspiration from what you guys did 30 years ago.
Well,
that's a big thing, man.
It's pretty good, right? That's not too bad. But you know, my thing is, I'm still in the game, so like, all I see is that everybody's so much better than me. Oh my God, you know,
stop it.
Ian Benjamins and all the Clayton Henrys and all these dudes, Ken Lashley, Stephanie, just brilliantly talented young Black people, good looking.
You're not wrong about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You ain't wrong about that. We can cheers for that one. No, hold on. Where we at? Cheers for that.
Ambitious and smart and got their heads screwed on right. Down for the cause.
Yeah.
That's just like I can't even. That's just something to see. Do you really think it's a Black Renaissance?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So I want to grab the floor for 10 seconds. So I said this at the beginning of the year. No, I didn't say this at the beginning of the year, but I said this a couple months ago. And
wait, hold on. But there was a protest.
Don't Colin. Auntie?
The Black
Auntie? No, I'm packing it in. Auntie?
How do we go from one thing, a dearth of Black anything, to a Black Renaissance?
See, Auntie. He's activating me.
I'll tell you what.
Someone's got to explain that.
No. Okay.
You know what's interesting?
It's too early.
No.
Hold on.
He knows the button to push.
Hey, look at Calvin's face, though. Look at Calvin's face. He sat back.
He set it up.
Father knows his children. He knows the button that he's pushing. He knows. He's created disciples that are RTG, ready to go.
That's why I'm going to divert. So here's the thing.
That's what I said, Auntie, please.
This month, think about it. Think about this. This month, July of 2026 is going to be down in history.
Say nothing.
Think about all the things that happened this month. We had the 60th anniversary of the Black Panther. We had the Ink Alliance. We had the Dakota incident book. We had
Hey Grayson's Absolute Catwoman.
Eisner, right. Catwoman. All this happened in this month.
Chocolates, whatnot. You damn right. I'm outside. Listen. Chuck, no. I'm gonna talk my talk. I talk about everybody. Talk my talk. Chuck Brown, first whatnot ever. And Stephen Harris, first whatnot ever.
That's true.
Chris Cross, first whatnot ever. Joe Illidge, first whatnot ever. Who sold out everything on whatnot for DC, the new unit of Dakota incident. No. Paul, you was here. Rock and roll when we had the film crew. Rock and roll with Joe Illidge, Nick Draper Ivy, and Chris Cross. No. Let's talk that talk. Renaissance, baby. Son, we out here. There's a reason why Stephanie and Chocolate happening. There's a reason why Colin about this. No.
He's going crazy on the gunshot. He's going crazy.
He's fully activated.
Y'all asked for this. Y'all wanted this. I was behaving. I said I'm gonna behave, but y'all push the button. Vixen's out here. We moving.
Easy.
No. See, let me drink some water. My blood pressure.
Right. So I'll say this. I'll say it's the one thing I want to say is I want to thank Brother Cowan. I want to give you your flowers real quick because my the Finding 52 series, the pilot just got fully funded where I'm going to go out and I'm going to go and find the original pages to Fantastic 452. And what gave me the idea was at OAX 2 years ago when I was standing with you and we were looking at the art and we were talking about that. And I remember I had the oldest page in my hand from 53. And I remember we were talking about Kirby. You had the quote when we were talking about this was this year and that year. You said, no, all Kirby's good Kirby.
All Kirby's good Kirby.
We were talking about how there wasn't those particular pages. And the next day, it was me, Still Freeze, and Sanford and Kazra. And we were talking about how it wasn't there. And it was just that whole weekend, it was just bothering me that we were trying to find the pages to Fantastic 452 for Collections in Black, and we just couldn't come up with it. And I was like, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. But to see your face looking at the gallery that I put together with those particular images was everything for me. And just the conversations that we had. And I said, you know what? I have got to find these pages. I got to look for these pages. And the fact that this is our most iconic Black superhero, we don't know what his original art is. And this is more than the art. This is about the culture and the history and things of that nature and what it means. And if I didn't have that moment with you and Still Freeze and in Sanford that weekend, I may not be making this particular pilot. So I don't that because that was the moment where I was like, okay, we got to get this. So, and for it to be funded the same weekend that you
talk
me and all the awards were going on at the same time, like this particular month was damn near a blackout. And you know, I'm just happy to be a part of it. Even though I wasn't at SDCC, I did have tickets, but I had to make sure my stuff got done, and it got done. And
it sure did.
It's just dope. But I just want to thank Brother Cowan for just being you're definitely a part of that inspiration in making this thing happen.
Oh, you're welcome. Hey, okay, so I'll say this in front of all these people who are watching. To all you guys, next year, if you want to go to SDCC, just let me know.
Let's go.
We going. We'll be there.
You know what that is for all the days. So just let me know. And we'll set it up. We'll make it happen. If I have to buy anything, just let me know, okay?
Appreciate that, Tennis.
Love
You're already there. I'm about to pack my bags now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My wife, hold on. My wife is sitting right next to me, so everyone knows the running. Everybody knows the running joke. Everybody knows the running joke that chocolate will fight anyone on the street. But I am terrified. I am the biggest baby, the biggest bitch.
If any people should be at SDCC, you guys.
I know. Appreciate it. My wife literally looking at me like this. She's looking at me like this. And I'm like, God dang it. God dang it. That being said,
get back
Paul,
on the plane.
Phil, check this out. I love how you did that. I love how you did that because sometimes certain things just fall into your lap. Here's what I mean by that. So we're talking about the great Cowan, the Hall of Famer, right? But check this out. I love how you said stories come together. My very first piece of original art ever in life, I made sure I said it got to be a Cowan piece. That's number one.
That's the sketch, right?
Oh yeah, COA and all of that. Oh yeah. You can see this Friday. I'm bringing it with me on Friday to pick up the rest. Absolutely. But on top of that, Paul, you asked a pointed question, right? You can make me small, right? Cowan's here. Stephanie's here. Now listen. You got big sis. You got Cowan. It is a-okay. My ego's in check. But you asked Cowan a beautiful question about his legacy and how he feels. Respectfully, that's a fully loaded question. We know Cowan. He ain't gonna answer that. Especially he ain't gonna answer that live. But Phil said something amazing that this month a lot of stuff is happening. You got Big Sis, you got Stephanie with the Vixen and all that, right? You got Cody Ziegler, you got Shay dropping Absolute Catwoman. You got that, but we still not done. Still not done. Shout out to my mentor Joe Illich. Joe sent me a message literally this morning, and I said, "Oh, whoa.
Talk about it.
Excuse me. Mr. Wizard, can you please put it on the screen for me, please?" So the Ill Master, my mentor, he goes, "Chocolate, do what you do." Ladies and gentlemen, y'all are looking at the Graphic Samurai, the Art of Dennis Cowan. If you don't have this book, don't talk to me. Because
y'all all should have it by now.
Don't understand. But what's so important about this book is up for Ringo. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cool, that's dope. And he's like, Chocolate, are you out your mind? If he gets the Ringo, Cowan will be the comic version of a EGOT. For those that mean, whoa, what do you mean? An EGOT is an actor who wins in 1 year the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, the Tony, which literally means a clean sweep. So if Cowan gets this year, which respectfully, I mean, let me not talk that talk, but it is what it is. That would put him in another level. That not only did he get the Hall of Famer, but now he is also the comic book version of the EGOT. Are you out of your mind, ladies and gentlemen? So reach out to your creators. Make sure that we absolutely get this book. So it's nominated, but we need to make sure this book wins as well. So we got to do whatever we got to do. Get on the podcast, get on your retweets, your shares, and make sure that this book absolutely wins this award because, ladies and gentlemen, it's the motherfucking Hall of Famer, Dennis Cowan. What are you doing? What? Holy crap. Oh.
Yeah. Found out about this today. That's insane. That's just insane.
Like literally, and then Derek, I give you the floor as well. Literally, we say this all the time about our creators, right? About Stephanie, right? Where Stephanie, like we use Stephanie as an example. Oh, you can't write this. Okay, so I write a kid's book, right? Sesame Street. Oh, you can't do this. Okay, so I'm gonna go Back to the Future on your ass. I'm gonna write Temporal. Oh, you can't do this. All right, I'm gonna write Roots of Madness. I am undeniable. You can't stop me. Cool. Boom. Then you got Colin, who is literally in the rafter. Honestly, I don't even like saying the rafters. Fuck that. The man built the foundation, right? Let's call it square. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all got a problem with me tonight or BCL, so be it. It is what it is. We got Cowan, we got Big Sis, we got Auntie, we got the OG in the chat. It is what it is. So be it. Walk away. Don't watch. Go to sleep. That being said, the man is the foundation. Forget about the rafters. No, foundation. When you build a house, you need foundation. Milestone is that, right? Because we're talking about milestone when it comes to writers and creators. Hello, let's not forget Dingle, right? In the sense where they always talk about the three-headed dragon. Okay, you can't draw maybe, you can't write maybe, but you can out here be doing Dingle and Reggie. You can out here be doing business deals, moving and grooving, getting people situated and outside and getting things done, ladies and gentlemen. Milestone put that blueprint in. Let's go. But the man is still outside shaking. He could absolutely take his jersey and say, I'm done. Let me just, walk around here like I'm Cowan. The man said, nah, fuck that. I'm out. See? The man said, nah, fuck that. I'm about to go do Nightwing. Nah, baby. And then it's dope. Respectfully, we all love Batman. Let's call it square. And DC, you may not like it for saying this, but let's call it. Ain't nobody reading Nightwing. The minute they said Cowan was on Nightwing, that's when we started buying that shit. Let's call it square. That's what it is. Am I wrong? Phil, am I wrong? Because Paul ain't gonna say nothing. You know Paul's politically correct. Phil, talk to me. Am I wrong?
Nightwing was not on my pull list prior to Dennis Cowan.
All right then. Thank you very much. Everybody take it on Nightwing. So Cowan was on Nightwing. He was like, we outside. Auntie, you know it's true.
I like Night. So
somebody say no.
Wait a minute. I'm in the minority.
We ain't checking for Nightwing.
I'm in the minority. I'm in the minority because I've always liked the Teen Titans. I came up on George Perez's Teen Titans.
Nobody said nothing about Teen Titans. Stay with me. You trying to change the
ballpark?
Was Nightwing on your pull list?
Nightwing on your pull list. No. Let me finish.
If you didn't like Nightwing,
I am the only person older than me is Cowan.
Was Nightwing? You're doing a lot of talking. Listen, I understand that Finding 52 is funny. You're not answering the question. Was Nightwing on your pull list?
I didn't say it was on my pull list. That's not what I said. But your question was that we didn't like Nightwing. I didn't say I didn't like Nightwing.
When did I ask the question to the jury in the Chocolate Factory? Did I ask a question or make a statement about the Hall of Fame's greatness? That's what I did. That's what I did. I made a statement about the Hall of Fame's greatness. Because you know why?
You didn't obviously didn't like Nightwing enough to put on your pull list, so that don't count, bro.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because you know it is. Hold on.
We talked about with pre-orders all the time.
Wait, Paul.
Hey, I like this. I like this character.
I love the segue, Paul.
Don't count.
I love the segue.
Man, you know what, man? Let me tell you something.
No. Wait, stay with me, because I love the segue pre-order, Paul.
I'm gonna turn that raggedy chocolate background, man. Let's get rid of that.
First off, you talking about first off, don't be mad because I'm out here dripping, moving. Don't be mad because I'm dripping and I'm smooth out here with the chocolate glistening. You see the skin glistening? Don't do that.
Got him talking about him glistening now.
No. You trying to get no. You know what it is?
Go ahead, I'm letting you try going.
No, because Cowan activated. Cowan tried to activate me. He thought he tried to activate me. But now you trying to activate me with the chocolateness. Don't say that. Nothing. No. That being said, pre-order Paul. I'm not going to say nothing because this is your name. This is your moniker.
You just said it
all. About Nightwing. No. Hold on. Can I talk to the jury, please? Ain't nobody in my house but me and the dog. Can I talk to the jury real quick, please? Can we explain
to the dog now?
He's talking to the dog.
I am talking to the dog. Can I speak? You know what? Cowan ain't a guest. He's family. Big Sis know what she getting. Everyone in the chat know what time it is. That being said, pre-order Paul, CEO of the Black Comic Lords. You see how I elevated when I said that? Because I'm giving you respect. Can you please tell the people what we are going to pre-order, how we are going to pre-order, and why we are going to pre-order the book in question? I don't even need to explain it because you know what we're talking about. I give you the floor.
Look, it's one thing to have these books made. It's one thing to have these announcements. All dope. But if y'all don't put these books on, can I curse? Nah, my daughter's probably watching this. I can't. If y'all don't put this on your pre-orders, If y'all don't go to your LCS and put this on your pull list, I don't want to hear anything from anyone about how come this book isn't getting made by this company? How come DC is not doing this? How come Marvel's not?
Hell sounds like
Look,
that.
I'm sorry. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because of every person that makes that comment. I'm going to ask, did you have it on your pull list? Did you pre-order it?
I got some pre-orders right now to drop.
I might go so far as to say we're going to block those Wednesday warriors from saying, look, I went down to my LCS and pulled this off the shelf.
Yo, these voices are crazy.
Off the shelf.
We are not supporting that. No. I want you to walk into your LCS and say, look what I just pulled out of my pull box at my LCS.
Let's go.
See? On the shelf.
Real quick, Paul. Please. There's like a signing tour at all of the Ink Alliance comic shops. Sound like something that people might want.
Wait a minute. Let me put some shopping.
Michael, I have
This is a Black Comic Lords exclusive.
Big sis, one more time, please, for people in the back.
Real Bad Boys Move in Silence. That was not for airing.
Listen, no.
I'm just saying. I was asking how was
listen. It is okay. You want to know why, Paul? Because they need to partake. Because I'm letting you know right now. You don't think? Listen, I'm not. Stephanie already. Check her DM. Check your DMs. I already knew. Like she said, worst kept secret the last 4 years.
Can we pause for a second?
No, we cannot. No, we cannot.
No, I have to say something. It's important. It's important. You know I don't interrupt unless it's important.
What you got?
So we just talked about Dennis' book, but we didn't tell people who were late at the show how to get it. So I want to make sure that they buy it from the right source. Did you get that link, Derek?
What link?
Angel always putting us back on task.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
See if it's the Atomic Nerd link. Is the right, so don't buy it from anybody else. AtomicNerd.com.
Yes.
I don't play. If I know where the site is,
Angel is not playing.
As she should.
You may need to put up on screen because I'm not getting it. It's not coming through for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Atomic Nerd. It's atomic-nerd.com.
Atomic dash.
Oh, hold on.
Come on, one of y'all IT guys got to figure that out, man.
Also, the Roots of Madness FOC for the trade paperback is this Monday.
Ooh.
So please. Yeah, Roots of Madness, the trade paperback is out 9/22, but the FOC for those pre-orders is this coming Monday. And what is that? August 31st.
That's what's up.
And also, please do not forget to pre-order Black Caesar as well from me and Mr. Ray Anthony Heidi.
The pirate book. Ray dropped some pictures on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Drop that. Come on now. But listen, Paul, Oracle, Phil, Derek.
Yes.
We are here absolutely praising of Stephanie and her works and Vixen getting that hit. We are absolutely wait. The GOAT knows. Well, you know what? I apologize. He's no longer the GOAT. The Hall of Famer already knows how we feel about him, but absolutely praising him. But I say that to say, you just heard Stephanie. It's not just Vixen. We got more books out here. Absolutely. Oracle, take the floor real quick. While we do that, let them understand how to get this book, please. Let them know. Talk to the people.
Oh, it's real simple. You talking about the Graphic Samurai? Just go order.
Let them know.
What? Graphic Samurai. Well, I love the book. I my first art book was a very long time ago, and this just did it. It was interesting because when I talked to Dennis about it, he no, I can't because y'all have to have it. This is something that it inspires, because my daughter is also an upcoming artist, and I have a collection, a very particular collection of art book. I don't buy unless it's something that automatically inspires regardless of your art background. So people saying that they don't have this, they're missing out, because from little kids to older adults will see the love and intent in the pencil and the ink. It tells a story all by itself, even if it's just one individual or scene, and it's a collected works. Yeah, last year when I talked to Dennis about it, he wasn't sure about putting the book together, and I told him, you don't have to be retired to do something like this. It's always good to have a collected works put together, because even if the person never meets you, you're leaving a seed of inspiration with each of those books. So I'm so glad to have this in my collection.
How come that one doesn't look like mine though? Son don't look right.
Yeah, the dust cover. The dust cover has the Sonic on it.
Yeah, mine don't.
That's the hardcover.
Yeah, but mine that doesn't look like mine. So it's different. Oh, because mine is a Kickstarter exclusive.
No.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Take off the dust cover. Yeah, but I don't want to be like everybody else, a peasant.
No, see?
No. I got mine when I was supposed to get mine.
Well, my friend Mike Stratford did a great job.
No, he
sure
did.
Right?
Yeah, he does amazing.
Convincing me to do it, and I often said the story behind that book is really simple. You know, it's I was reluctant to do it, and if it was up to me to pick all the pictures and do all that stuff, that book would be like 10 pages, because I would have just said, "Nah, not this one, nah." So see that one? There's a mistake in the left-hand corner of one panel, and completely. So I just would never have done it. But by giving everything over to Mr. Stratford, and just letting him just do the book that he wanted to do, you know, I got final approval, but I did not do that book myself. That's all I had to do. You know, it wasn't me at all. So I'm very grateful that he did it, and I'm really happy.
Me too.
Thank you for your excellent advice, Angel. Right.
You know what's incredible about what he just said? I know it was really quick when he said something about it would have only been 10 pages, because I would have said, "Oh, I need to fix this," or "I need to do this." I saw you in Florida at OAX when my guy pulled out all those pages from the question that you did. And you said, I was on film actually, and you said, "Man, I haven't seen these in X amount of years." And you grabbed your pencil or whatever, and you were about to change something on the page. And the guy was like, "No," I'm looking like, "Dude, please let him do whatever he wants to do."
Talk about, no, don't mess my art up. Are you crazy?
But it was incredible to just see that moment happen right then and there. Like, to see it come out, and you're like, "Man, I haven't seen these." And the first thing you did was you were like, "Oh man, I wish I would have done this," and you would get ready to start changing up on the joint. And it was it's just amazing. You have a book coming out in September. Conversations with Dennis Cowan.
Oh my God, yeah, that's the Mississippi Press book, and I think what it is a collection of interviews that I've done over the years, but it's also a new interview with them, and they do a series of these books at the Mississippi Press. But you know, they approached me over a year ago to sit down, and so yeah, I guess it comes out in September.
Yes, sir.
I had no idea. So that's one more thing. It just seems to be the time for stuff like
September 15th. So I'm a fan for real. So I'm just.
Must be. You go about that before I did.
Somebody listen.
Listen, we real fans out here. We are real supporters. We don't just talk that talk. We put our money where our mouths are.
I really appreciate you guys. I really do. I love you guys.
And on a side note too, for all of you sitting there real quick, if you go to essentialsequential.com, You can go and buy some.
If there's art there, Phil, and you pull an Oracle, we fight.
There is more art put up since seems like a whole bunch got sold from when the last time I talked about it. So there is more.
Do you understand? No. Let's since we want to air out people's laundry, let's talk about it. Let's have this conversation. Colin, Oracle, Big Stephanie, listen to what she did. So since I joined the BCL, I got schooled. I got a full-blown PhD in CGC. That is where my education lies. Paul and Phil, they got master's degrees because they and PhDs because they out here with original arts. I got a wife and 2 kids. I want to have a mortgage, but I digress. So I said, if I'm ever going to have original art, there's only one person it's got to be. It's got to be the Cowan. It is what it is, right? I was supposed to get it at Heroes Con. Auntie was yelling at me because I kept running back and forth. Anywho, Oracle gets live in front of the millions of fans that we have. Instead of sending a private chat, instead of texting me when she has my number, she literally says, "Oh, by the way, guys, not chocolate, but guys, there's Cowan art that is available on the website." I'm like, "What do you mean by available? Like to bid? Like to get? Like what do you mean available?" She goes, "Oh yeah, it's on Essential and Quenchel. You can get Cowan art." I'm like, "Is it like a print? Is it real?" Because I'm like, "There's no way she would do what I'm thinking she's doing." Now I go on the website. Paul, the CEO of the Black Comic Lords, was having a dissertation about stuff. He stops talking because he is trying to usurp me.
Same thing he's doing right now.
Right here.
What?
Same thing he's doing right now.
Same thing he's doing right now. Same thing he's doing right now. So Oracle is 2 for 2. And
there's a Nightwing cover for sale. Just throwing that out there.
You want to know what's up?
Gotta be quicker than that.
So now I got my first piece, but it's okay, Paul, because Friday I will see Colin and I will pick up what was supposed to be my first piece that I didn't pick up at Heroes Con, and I will absolutely take that baby and get a beautiful Michael's frame and throw it in your face. No one can see what your Android ass iPhone. Android ass phone. No one can see what you got. What is that?
Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah.
No, you did not, you son of a gun. Yeah, what is that? What are you doing?
That's the Compendium 5 cover. The Compendium just dropped today.
Didn't you just spend money? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, I can't afford this. I blew all my money this past weekend.
Good.
If I buy this, I basically
you can't afford it.
My wife's gonna kill me.
There.
Someone out in the ether, it'll be gone before midnight. That's the whole
midnight. Midnight. But no, hold on. All jokes aside, time out. Because yes, I am activated and we are having fun and we are performing. And I'm not gonna lie to you, my heart is absolutely swelling, right? Because it's one thing when you just see people that look like you winning, but I'm gonna be super serious for a moment. It is absolutely one thing when people that you are building a friendship with, people that you adore, right? And it comes off where, oh my God, he's golden. And then they see you and they're like, oh, I know you, it's chocolate. Like, it's different when people you know and love and actually understand that this is a good person. Both of them, Stephanie and Cowan, when you see them winning, it hits different, right? Like Stephanie knows, like Stephanie's put Sun Tzu, pay attention. Stephanie just put something in the private chat. All I'm going to tell you is Tekken. And I'm just like, but if you don't know, you don't know. So I understand that. I'm like, woman, why are we on Black Comic Lords? We need to get this match done. But when you see Stephanie, who's been fighting tooth and nail to get Vixen, and she got it, but she got it at the highest level without, selling her integrity. You got to love that. When you see Cowan still moving and flourishing at that highest level, you got to love that. But let's not forget, we got Jamal Campbell out here who absolutely was nominated for Zatanna. Yes, we're celebrating them because they're in front of us, but let's not forget we're not isolating or omitting the works of everybody else that was there, right? Because yes, full transparency, I was looking at 3 areas. I was looking at Stephanie for Best Writer, I was looking at Joe Illich for Fair Square, and I was absolutely looking at Temporal for Best Story. I was full transparency. I was. Call me biased. It is what it is. But we got Jamal Campbell outside dropping. Somebody take Paul off because he's pissing me off. Now somebody take
Morgan Freeman on Steel.
Because now he's getting me more upset. But no, seriously. But you got Jamal Campbell.
Dennis Cowan on Steel.
Go away. I'm trying to have black people like you. I'm trying to have a proper conversation, but you keep pulling the niggardry out of me. Right? I don't want to turn into the niggerdom, but you keep on pulling it out of me, Paul. Right? Let me say it now, but
Do
seriously,
what
I'm
you
joking.
gotta do, Chocolate.
But no, I'm seriously. We got Jamal Campbell, who was nominated for Zatanna. We can't forget that, right? On top of that, right? Oh, thank you. Ben Passmore, best reality work. George Herman, Hall of Famer, as well as my GOAT, Dennis Cowan. Let's not forget Cody Ziegler. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Ziegler wrote the best Miles Morales. Yes, I absolutely punched it because I was like, they gave him a power-up every week. But let's call it a day. But after Saladin Ahmed, he wrote the best Miles Morales, full stop. The fact that he is now on DC writing Static, and y'all know, when it comes to Milestone, I am absolutely biased. Nick Draper Ivy is my partner in crime. Joe Illidge is my mentor. These are my people. Vita Ayala is an amazing powerhouse. So to now see Cody take Static to the next level and rock and roll with that, oh my gosh. But let's not forget, we got Morgan Freeman. We got Morgan Freeman who's out here pushing on steel. Ladies and gentlemen, so bottom line, what I'm saying, yes, let's make sure we go in droves. We go in droves to LCSs and absolutely pre-order the shit out of Vixen. Because I'm telling you right now, full stop, if you do not pre-order Vixen, you will pay the chocolate tax. Play with me if you think I'm joking. Play with me if you think I'm joking. Y'all know what the chocolate tax means. Retail is X, chocolate tax is times 3. Play with me if you think y'all gonna get that for retail. Play with me. Y'all know it. Y'all know what it is. But make sure you go support Vixen. Make sure you go support Absolute Catwoman with Shay, who is writing Absolute Catwoman is literally
that book is so
Batman
fire.
meets John Wick.
It's actually it's very, very good.
Gorgeous.
So
and
good
yes.
God.
Wait till all I'm gonna tell you is Absolute Cassandra Cain. If y'all think we done, we not. But let's make sure that, listen, one of my mentors, Sir Darius, said this, and I believe it. A rising tide lifts all boats. You can support Vixen and support other books of our creators. So I'm not just saying support Vixen and only buy Vixen. No.
I want you going shopping for everybody's book.
Yes, go shop for everybody.
Yes.
Of course, we're going to push Vixen because we've been waiting for it. We're going to push Static because I'm a milestone baby. Absolutely. But let's make sure that we absolutely support every single one of them. And asterisk, just because you support this, don't forget our indies. Go support Wiseacre. Go support Ray Anthony Height. Go support Stephanie when she's rocking her own joint or her own creator-supported books. Go support David Walker when he's dropping his books. Listen,
Right
we can support
inside.
everyone. We can love and read all of them. Just because you read one doesn't isolate you from reading or enjoying the other. That idea that, oh, you can't read mainstream and love indies, bullshit.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Bullshit.
Here we go.
I'm done.
The goal here at Black Comic Lords is I want second printings of all of these creators.
Let's go.
That's right. Month. Let's go.
We want second printings to be forced on these creators every single month, whether they're doing Marvel, DC, Indie, I don't care. Go Issa Rae, support everybody Black. That's good. That's good. We have enough talented Black creators out there that are doing fantastic work. I don't want to hear comments and complaints about what you're not getting when these people are cranking out every single month.
Let's go.
Dope ass work. You need to support it with your dollars, with your pre-order dollars, with your pull list, and make these books sell out every month. I want second prints every month. I want third prints if we can get it. But damn it, let's do it. We can do it. It doesn't take that much, man. It really doesn't. And you actually get a discount by pre-ordering your books by most LCS.
Paul, you're saying the wrong thing. Can we please speak to them in the language of their
Put your books on layaway, Black folks.
Thank you. See, Black people don't understand what pre-order means. When you go to a Black person, you say pre-order. They go pre-order.
You do not have to pay to pre-order more.
Listen, let me explain it because we got to talk. There's a lot of Caribbeans in here. When you tell them pre-order, they go pre-order. What is that? What does that mean? No. You don't lay away, no money down, zero deposit. Oh, free. No, nigga, it ain't free. You pay little by little, but layaway is the key word, baby. Don't say pre-order. Pre-order sounds like a gimmick to them. That's what you know what it is? We got to change it. Remember back in the day when you were sick and your mother would give you the Flintstone pills and put in sugar? That's how we got to do it. Don't say pre-order. We got to say layaway.
Flintstone pills was already sweet.
Not that.
Right.
There we go.
You still buzzing from that same sugar. I need some back.
You gotta say layaway. That's all it is.
You didn't want it.
BJ, don't stop. Don't stop. Nah, don't stop. BJ coming here with his Barry White ass voice talking about. Hey,
Tell
yo.
the truth. Tell the truth.
What happened?
Also, real quick,
Flintstones, don't you?
What happened?
Official release dates for Vixen, that will be very soon. I think maybe as soon as New York City Comic Con, if not sooner.
Wait.
There we go.
That's what's up.
Wait, you're saying
also you're not a true. Wait, let me say this. Hey, hold on. And you're not a true Stephanie fan if you don't own one of these.
No.
Hair oil, yes.
Paul, should I say it or do you want to say it?
Look at that.
You say it, man. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Derek, you got one of those. Don't tell me nothing.
Derek, should I say it or do you want to say it?
I don't need it, man. Go ahead, Nick.
This man fully funded.
Oil is good for your scalp too.
This man.
Not that, Stephanie. Thank you, sis.
No. Stephanie, this man fully funded DJ Phil came on our last show. It is live and televised. And he said, yo, I'm bald. I got, whatever. And I'm like, my nigga, you got the hair growth oil. Why don't you use it? Nah. I'm like, my dude, you can't show it if you ain't using it.
Hey, man, I'm bald on purpose. I'm not really bald. As you can see, I really need a haircut. I got hair.
Now he's activated. Now he's activated.
I'm going to get a cut tomorrow and I'll be, let me stop.
Leave Phil's hairline alone, man. Leave it alone.
Hey, listen, don't y'all get me started. Hey, let me real quick though. All I want to say is this show is gets out of control really quick, and it's all family. And I apologize. You know, Chocolate Man is just a different character, y'all. So y'all just walking in. And
me,
Jerry Crow. Hey, man, I don't play them games, man. I don't do
that. Get out with that.
They said Jerry Curl Juice.
Come on, Randy.
Emotional damage.
Oh, they gave you the soul glow.
Hey, man, it is, man. You know what, man? Let me stop talking crazy, man. Hey, listen, I'll start hurting these cats' feelings out here, man. Don't play with me. Y'all know better to play with me than play them games with me.
Right, hairline.
All right. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the train back on. Stephanie is here after she has the con crud. The Hall of Famer is blessing us. So you know what?
Let's get the train back on when you've been the wild conductor for the last.
I've been the wild conductor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we've been back here rocking and rolling, holding on for their life.
Every time I try to get the show back on track, you guys give me things to derail me. Once again, Oracle sitting here telling the whole world that Cowan has art available for purchase. Why would you do that?
Man, we trying to look out for Calvin. What are we talking about?
You know what?
No,
because
no one is mad at that. Listen,
that's what I do.
Nobody is mad at that. We all love the GOAT. We all love the Hall of Famer. However, you can give me a 5-minute head start.
Chocolate, so bad.
Nah.
You can give me a 5-minute head start.
Time out.
Wait, what the fuck?
I have to go.
I gotta go.
Trying to leave.
I gotta go.
What is DJ talking about? This man asking for a train?
Good night.
Hey,
I got stuff I gotta write. Good night. That's my cue. I will come back through with all of the info. That's
coming.
Yes. God bless.
This is y'all.
I'll see y'all later. Bye.
You see what happened? Now you made them leave. Now BJ made them leave. BJ made them leave. You see? Aww. BJ made them leave. We were having fun, but BJ had to make it awkward.
Oh my god.
Because now I'm thinking about chocolate trains all freaking day now. Damn it.
Hey.
Nobody was thinking about that. Now, because of BJ, everyone is going to call this the chocolate train. Thank you.
We're not going to call it that.
No. And you know what? And they should call it the chocolate train because y'all had the unmitigated gall to go on for an hour and a half talking about underoos, but here I am rocking and rolling, and
It was
all
1
of a
hour.
sudden it's a
It
problem.
was 1 hour.
Oh, just 1 hour. Just 1 hour. No, just 1 hour. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Stephanie Williams and the Hall of Famer Dennis Cotton. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding. Oh my God. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not done. You thought we were over? No.
Chocolate. Hold. Chocolate, you got
we're not done.
5 seconds. Give me 5
No,
seconds.
I'm not going back. I'm trying to go away. You keep trying to take me back. See?
There's no railroad train. There's no railroad for this train. It just floats around.
All right.
It's high.
The books
fully funded Phil.
Let me
fully funded Phil. What's up?
Get control of your crew, man.
Let's
get
go back.
Control of your crew, said the beige comic lord.
There you go.
Get control of your crew. You know what? Nah, everybody getting shot. Enough. Everybody getting shot. Ooh, what you got?
Shout out to my daughter who took this picture that went kind of semi-viral.
Facts. Look at all this.
This was after Dennis gave his spot. They did a spotlight before his induction into the hall. They did a spotlight on Dennis Cowan, and everybody who was everybody was at that event. Everybody.
Oh. And
so we just gathered. Everybody's giving him pounds and congratulations at the end. And we're just like, hey, everybody gather for a picture. I handed my phone to my daughter, and she took this photo. We got Anthony Fowler Jr. We got the great Arvell Jones. We got the Illmaster, the mayor of comics, Joe Illidge, Dennis, Sean Martin, bro. I can't remember this brother's name. He's a milestone guy that Joe pointed out to me in the front. I apologize, brother.
He's a milestone initiative graduate. I remember him.
Ray Anthony Hyatt and Evan Narcisse, who was the moderator of the event. This is a
Haitian brethren.
Dope event. Let me just slide through some of these other slides that we have here. The good thing about
Jason Scott Jones.
Thank you. That's
nice. Thank you, OG. Thank you, OG.
The good thing about San Diego Comic-Con, out of the difference between this and other cons, Phil talks about, Black people being on the golf course to make deals,
right,
to make established relationships. That's above all else, above all the pomp and circumstance that is San Diego Comic-Con. What I have noticed as a first-time goer is a difference between this and other cons I've been to. Is it really is about relationships. It really is about relationships. First and foremost, people making those connections with each other. It's one thing to look at someone from the abstract and say, hey, I've seen your work, or I've seen you on television or on a YouTube or something. It's another thing to meet them in person, give them a pound, tell them how much you appreciate them, dap them up, pick their brain, talk about upcoming projects, talk about your feelings on things. Those moments are priceless. And you have these, look at this. We got Ray Anthony Hyatt chopping it up with Dennis, Evans there, DJ Young Venom from Ink Alliance.
Yes, sir.
If you look further back, you see CC looking on, making sure her brother's right. Behind her, you got David Walker. This is the type of event San Diego Comic-Con was this year, man. It was a dope event. Sean Martin, bro. Got to see your boy Shane. Shane.
Yeah,
just
Shane,
randomly.
Shane was there a week before doing that mural, and he actually walked into San Diego Con on his way to the airport, and he said, and he was on his way. He said he got a ticket, went for the one day. He only went for like 45 minutes. He said he only went 45 minutes, and he ran into Paul.
Just pure blessings, man. Pure blessings. For all y'all who've heard Phil talk about the beautiful art of this young cat. I say young cat. He looks younger than he actually is. I found out his real age. I was like, that's not even right.
Nah, Shane's a beast.
I don't know what he's tapped into, like Phil's supply of cocoa butter or something to look younger.
Hey, yo, slow down. You're not just gonna say that and not walk away from that. What?
Phil,
hey, we're moving on.
You didn't say moving
on. But this is Shane Filster for those who don't know, because you may not have ever seen him. Here's David Walker chopping it up with Dennis. They had a conversation on a topic I'm not going to repeat here, but it got deep, man. I learned some things I didn't know about the industry. And these are the type of conversations you have, man.
Go.
I had Dennis sign my action figures, my milestone action figures that are usually behind me. Had to do that. But they have all types of stuff at San Diego Comic-Con. Of course, you got your MCU stuff. What's interesting is they had this section where they showed Black Panther stuff behind the glass, right? You got the cowl, you got the Kamoyo breeds, his card, you've got the necklace. But then they showed the props for the upcoming Avengers film. Gambit, Yelena Belova, Captain Falcon, Thor, Susan, Richards, Cyclops. Did anyone see Black Panther's costume?
Nah.
No Black Panther costume.
Why would he be in there?
You would think he'd be in the movie. They just announced the new Black Panther, but he is apparently
he's not coming to Black Panther 3, which takes place
no. Well, even that technically they will have a Black Panther. They'll have Shuri. It won't be the new.
They didn't have Shuri's costume up there.
She's in it,
but
Shuri's in it.
Yeah, but he's saying her costume's not even up there.
Her costume's not up there.
Oh well, that's disrespectful then. But she's
so here's the new character, Laverian Witch. Here's a brother by the name of Jeff Wedding. Shout out to Jeff Wedding. Phil actually introduced to me this brother out in OAX. He is a original art collector, so like extraordinaire. He sent me a Dennis Cowan piece of Mace from the Mace Windu run, original piece of art from Mace Windu. It has Mace Windu and Yoda. And I just randomly in a restaurant having lunch with my daughter, and I hear Paul, and he's out there, and we chop it up. This great dude. Just going.
He actually was in the chat earlier too under Kiko-san.
Oh, was he? Shut up.
Oh, he's here. He's still here.
All right.
Yeah, I just saw that. He's still here. Dope.
What up, man? So this is one of the panels. This is a panel on, and if you haven't ever been, like I hadn't, San Diego's got great panels. They got panels for everything. This particular panel was about vampires in comics. Completely random topic, but really dope discussion that went into a whole bunch of different myriad of areas, talking about horror and Afrofuturism and how it cross relates to comic books. Such a great discussion that I've invited this entire panel to come back here on our channel in October to do a Halloween special about horror in comics.
Nice.
So they've all agreed to it, and I'm looking forward to it.
No, maybe here.
So then there was the induction of Dennis into the Eisner Hall of Fame. So said he wore the cap to the event. It blew my mind to see that. Appreciate the respect. Here's the video. Bear with me. I think you guys will like it.
The next inductee, judge's choice, is Mr. Dennis Cowan.
Go!
Ever since I heard about this award a couple of months ago, I've been trying to for people asking how you feel about it. I'm really blasé. Not blasé, but like kind of not accepting how great this is. Right? And but now I'm with you guys, and you see, my family's here, my room is here, and I'm realizing this is a pretty big deal. These are flowers that we're giving to everybody. These are flowers that I'm getting. I'm just so grateful for this. When I was, I'll keep this short. I was thinking about this when I was a kid. I'm in third grade. My mom had just passed away, and we were living with my grandparents. And I'm in new school. I'm sitting there, and my last name is Karen, so it's C. And I was sitting next to a guy, D, right next to me in final class. That guy D was a guy named Derek Dingle. And Derek Dingle was the one who showed me my first comic book, because I was in third grade. I had never seen a comic book in my life. The first comic book he showed me was like, whispering glasses. Slice over this comic book, and it was Blue Dots. And it was Jack Kirby's introduction of the Black Racer. So it was a Black Racer chasing Lightweight. That was the first thing. The first comic I ever saw was a black superhero. Skis, but he was a black superhero. And Lightweight was terrified that this dude would come after him. This dude's coming after him. Who is this? So he had explained who Jack Kirby was, and that Jack Kirby wrote this, and how comic books were made. And it was one of those things where you see something for the first time, your whole life changes. For me, I saw the comic book, and I could not think of anything else. After third grade on to this day, I couldn't think of anything else. You know, with comic books and comic books. So, you know, Jack Kirby was one of my first heroes. But then I found out that a guy named Billy Graham drew the Black Panther, and he's a black artist. So that opened my mind. I'm like people can do this. So that was a big thing when you're a kid. You can kind of see yourself. And then Ron Wilson became my hero, because I wanted to draw like Ron Wilson, and he was all kinds of stuff. Marvel, so I was really like that. I met another mentor, Bill Jones, who taught me how to draw comic books. I met Rich Butler, who taught me how to draw comic books. Neil Adams. I worked at continuity when I was a little kid. They had no reason, none of you, any reason to take a little skinny Afro, light skinned dude, and all jittery and everything, you know, I'm gonna do comics. Neil Adams, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, jumping all around. They sat me down and taught me how to do comics and how to do that. They were amazing. I'm not here without my son Miles, my son Dashiell, my sister Cecile, my whole family, my milestone friends and partners, Wayne McDuffie, of course. I miss him. Michael Davis, Derek Dingle, Christopher Priest, Jim Housen, Reggie Hubman. These are the people who have helped me. People like Essential Sequential, people support me. They're awesome. So many that have helped me get to this point, and we don't do it alone. But I think the thing that they all taught me, the most important thing, you know, to increase the milestone and all that stuff, was that this knowledge that they gave me and the knowledge that I have now was important to pass on to the next generation. Why are we here? We had to figure out, like, what is our purpose? Why am I here? Well, what's the reason why I'm on this earth? What do we do? I think I know what my reason was and is. It's to do these stories, it's to create these characters that hopefully to inspire the next generation of creators, of artists, black artists, marginalized artists, writers, gay, right? Everybody who hasn't had a voice in this industry needs to have a voice. So, in conclusion, I'm very, very proud and very, very happy to get this award. Thank you so much. Thank you, committee. Thank you, all you guys. You're incredible for recognizing this. And I want to thank you guys for everything. So,
So that was dope moment, man. That was dope moment. Shout out to GOAT.
No. Hall of Famer.
The Hall of Famer.
Put some respect on his name. Thank you.
All right, let me skip ahead over some things here.
So there's one thing. Oh, Cito.
What was that?
You showing stuff.
Oh, I didn't realize you guys could see my screen. My bad.
Oh.
Yes, we can see your screen just fine.
So I showed this already. This is when they pulled up to the DC Next Level event. They had introduced Joshua Williamson, Hayden Sherman, Kyle Higgins, Jerry Duggan, and Michael Walsh, who are talking about all the books that they have coming out with DC Next Level. You got the Legion of Superheroes, Teen Titans. Teen Titans look good. You got Mr. Terrific's kid, Fairplay, is going to be on this new team.
Nice.
That design looks.
I dig the design. I hate the shoes because I don't know how many black kids are going to be wearing red Chuck Taylors with the rest of this outfit.
You know who?
That's
who
back in our
whose
childhood
design it reminds me of. You know whose design it reminds me of, Paul?
Nick.
Yep.
Absolutely looks like Nick's design. Except Nick wouldn't have a kid in Chuck Taylors.
I mean, if he was from the West, if he's from the West Coast, he would.
Maybe. Doom Patrol, Deadshot by Jerry Duggan actually looks pretty good. Jonah Hex, but then they played this video, which I apologize. I didn't know the video was going to be played, so I didn't hit record. I was just like, oh, a video. And then they put the Vixen and Static inside the video. The announcements were there, Vixen and then Static. And then after the video was done and the lights came back on, there was Stephanie and Cody.
Let's go.
We've all seen the picture. The hype is palpable in the hall. Everyone's excited about the work.
Yay!
I'm gonna upload all these on the Facebook page so you guys can check it out. Because I'm not gonna use up all your time. This is where I said Stephanie met with my daughter. I appreciate that. That was very great, very gracious of her. Here's the whole squad: DJ Chavis. I don't remember this brother's name on the left. Stephanie, Ryan Oakley, and Asia Fulmore. Whole squad was there, man. Then I went to the McDuffie Awards. Shout out to Rodney Barnes. Rodney Barnes won the Dwayne McDuffie Award for Crownsville.
Wait, did he really know? I did not know that.
He did. He
Yeah,
did.
nice. Yeah.
Sitting there right next to him is Charlotte McDuffie Fullerton, Dwayne McDuffie's widow, and David Walker. So that was
Rodney Barnes is tall. He is absolutely tall.
Yeah.
I'm in real life, and I said, God dang, you tall.
Yeah, I'm 6'1", and I'm still looking up to Rodney Barnes.
Nah, he is tall. He's a gentle giant though, but he's tall.
Oh, finally got to meet.
He's basketball player tall. Like he's tall.
Phil, I got to meet Don McGregor.
The GOAT.
Nice.
Imagine if he had a Finding 52 on shirt.
Really
right?
nice.
That would have been cool.
That would have been fire.
Got to see Phil Lamar.
Static.
Hostess with the mostest.
He's actually the host of the Eisners.
Yep.
Really?
Yes, he was. You can't. What better voice can you have than Phil Lamar?
Yeah. You're not
right.
wrong.
Got to see another legend, Arvell Jones.
Yeah.
An interesting
Arvell
thing.
Jones.
This is a brother that
He
doesn't
got a
talk
Kirby
enough.
shirt. Look like.
Yeah, he does. He does. He did. This is a brother that's not talked about enough in terms of his contributions to comics. Dennis, in his speech that he was giving during his spotlight, talked about how he got into comics. And one of the key people he mentioned was Arvell Jones. He said, Arvell Jones taught me how to do comics. That's high praise for a Hall of Famer to say.
Yeah.
I think Arvell wasn't there for that. And I made sure I told him that he was pleasantly surprised to hear that Dennis had said that to him. We exchange information. We're definitely going to have him on this year, if not more. So shout out to Arvell Jones. Sean Martin, bro. He had a spotlight.
007.
he had a spotlight on Sean Marb on his career, which is extensive. People just don't give this guy way enough flowers for the amount of work that he has done.
And I apologize in advance. There were some. Once you're working in comics, and comics have gotten so popular and big, then you get these adaptations, and then you start seeing a character that you created during the month pop up in a movie or a television series. So it's a fun there. Don't worry about it. So I think like one of the first things. So I did like a.
I know Arvell Jones is from Detroit.
A series called Warlocks in like 2002. I don't think anybody would want it, but it was just.
But then at the end, it turns out he won the Inkpot Award.
Oh, look at that.
Same award Joe Illidge won a couple of years ago. So shout out to Sean Martin, bro. So there was a lot. This whole weekend, if anything you could say, was Black excellence. Black excellence was everywhere, from Eisner nominations to award winners to Hall of Famers to Inkpot Award winners to Dwayne McDuffie Award winners. It's just Black excellence was everywhere. It was palpable this weekend. If anything, the words my daughter used about her experience at Comic-Con was inspiring. And that's how I felt about this past weekend. It was inspiring. Got to see Tony Puryear and Erica Alexandra. Are working on the book. They're redoing Concrete Park. Many of you will recognize Erica Alexander from The Cosby Show and from Living Single. She's also a comic book
and Black Lightning.
And Black Lightning, that's right.
And the Wu-Tang joint. She was the mom.
And that movie she did with Jeffrey Wright, American screenwriter or something. I forgot the name of the movie, but yeah,
American
very,
Fiction.
very nice. Very
American
nice.
Fiction.
Yes, thank you.
Come to find out, she's connected to Milestone.
Really? How so?
Tell you later.
All right.
She's absolutely connected to Milestone. And it's not like this is a bad thing or nothing,
that
but
big
she's
news and then not like carry us through
yeah,
that.
she's connected to Milestone. I believe. All right, fine. You got a point. No. Now you see how it feels, Oracle. Yeah.
So their concrete park book is going to be dropping later on this year, and they're going to come on. They're going to come on the channel and talk about it. So you can go ahead and check that out. Shout out to Uraeus. Black Heroes Matter.
Yes. Nice.
Also from Jason, the writer of Jason Wise with Stranger Comics. I got to finally in real life see the Stranger Comics.
Oh
exhibit.
man, it is.
Oh, what
epic.
did I tell you? What did I tell you?
It is a whole operation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's Quincy. You all heard of Quincy when Sebastian's doing his Stranger Cons. He's always Quincy. That's Quincy in real life. Here's the thing. Every single member of his team is like a mini Sebastian. You know how Sebastian comes on and he can sell his product. He can sell water to fish, as Chocolate always says. His whole team is kind of trained the same way. But the thing is, it's not in a gamesman type of way. It's not like someone who's just trying to sell you something. The difference is they genuinely believe in the product.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's a difference between simply saying, hey, buy this because it's flashy and it's cool and it's got bright colors and shiny things. It's another thing to genuinely believe in the story and the product of what you're putting out there. And each one of his team members do. I had Daniel May, who didn't know who I was from Adam, walk up to me and say, this is what you need to buy. You need to get this and get that. And I just, just played along, what have you. And he's selling me the book. And he's like, you won't believe the story. I was like, tell me more. And I said, I love your art too, by the way. He's like, oh, you know that I do the art? It's like, yes, I know who you are, Daniel May. You're an incredible artist. I appreciate you. And then Sebastian walked up and he's like, oh, this is Paul from Black Comic Loads. And he's like, oh, you're the
wait. Do that again, please. One more time.
That impression is hilarious.
Thank God this is recorded.
There's Daniel May.
Look at the size of the booth, guys.
Massive.
And this is smaller than what he normally has.
Yeah, that one is smaller, actually.
Normally, he has one more panel. It's 3 panels wide.
Incredible. Great experience. Finally got to meet Sebastian in real life. Shout out to Sebastian Jones, one of the best in the game, best to ever do it. Appreciate the dude. Appreciate him. Also ran into Robert Roach. I learned about this brother. Embarrassingly enough, late in life. Found out about him actually through Jeffrey Thorne. Jeffrey Thorne said I talked about some books that I was into, topics that I was interested in, and Jeffrey Thorne said, "Hey, if you want to get a book along those lines, check out this book called Menthu by Robert Roach." So I went online. I bought like issues 1, 3, and 4. That's all I could find. I was missing issue 2, so I still haven't read it because I do not read a series until I have the whole series. I can't read and skip over an issue and go to the next. I just can't do that. So I've been on the hunt for issue 2, which is Ghost Online. So I get there and I see he's got not only the issue 2 that I'm missing, but he's got issues like 4 through like 6 or 7. So we chop it up and I buy the other extra issues. Very nice brother. Speaks fluent Japanese. His wife's Japanese.
No.
Cool brother. And like to get him on as well. Chocolate, this is gonna break your heart.
If you talk about it, why would you talk about it now? Why?
I won't talk about it.
Thank you.
I'll move.
You're not talking about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I can't play that video. The video was terrible. I did a terrible job at that. I was all the way in the back of the room for the room was full.
Why are you in the back?
The room was full. This was the Black Heroes Matter panel. They had special guests, Rob Edwards, who's obviously movie director extraordinaire. And you had Kadeem Hardison from A Different World. He was there, over there, all the way to the left. Obviously, Sebastian's there. Sanford Green's there. They're talking about all the things that's got going on, man. And I wasn't able to stay throughout the whole thing. My daughter stayed and watched everything. I had her record the trailer for the new Stranger Comics animated movie, which will play. Actually, did she send it to me yet? I didn't upload it. I didn't upload it up here. I apologize, but we can play it next time. So shout out to Stranger Comics and the whole Black Heroes Matter crew, Urias, etc. There's Kadeem Hardison. So then it finally made it out to Eisner. George Takei of Star Trek played Mr. Sulu. He got an Eisner for one of the books that he co-wrote. So I thought that was kind of cool. Lot of nominations. Here's Jewel Parker Rhodes for Ghost Boys, the graphic novel. Ollie Harrington, cartoonist, Dark Laughter, Bootsy, Jive Gray. A lot of people that we hadn't even heard of before. And of course, they made recognition of those who got inducted into the Hall of Fame. Dennis. They had celebrities as presenters. Here's Shun Kang from the Fast and Furious movies who was there.
Did you know he's black?
His sister's black.
No, his pops. I think his father's black. He's half black, half Asian.
No, he's fully Asian, but he was raised like in a black family or something like that. Yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
He's black by adoption. Stephanie.
He's still black.
They're obviously up there for Pest Rider. Lots out to Mariko Tamaki. This place kills me. I have never heard the book before, but this is the book that actually won. The writer who actually won, I should say. Junie Ba.
That's the name. Yes.
He was up for best cover artist.
Thank you, Larry Miller. Yeah, his dad is black. Yeah, he's black.
His dad is actually black?
Yeah, he's half black, half white. He's half black, half Asian. He was telling about it. He was like, nah, he's black, half black, half white. Of course.
Best Doing series, Absolute Batman. This
They
went
were
up
not
against
losing
my
that.
boy Maria Ayudeli for Storm. If you're gonna lose, I guess it's not bad to lose to the biggest book on the freaking planet.
Facts.
What are you gonna say? Ran into this cat. Y'all may
one of my favorite people,
Mike Davis, one of the founders of Milestone. He saw the hat. He's like,
I'm joking.
"Is that one of our original hats?" I was like, "No, sir. This is a recreation of the hat."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, that's a dope hat. I like the hat."
So, of course.
He's good people.
He did remember interviewing with us. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have back."
Nice.
So it's like, sometimes
that interview, probably along with the Rodney Barnes interview, the static one to kick off our Milestone series, and then the Rodney Barnes. Those are two that really, got us going, I believe.
It really did, Derek, and it kind of hits home a point that we've been in this game for. I mean, we've been around for 5 years.
Oh, really?
Fuck your talk.
People forget we're not like bandwagon Milestone fans. Like we were doing Milestone specials and promotions of Milestone before Milestone 2.0 ever dropped, even was anything. If you know what I'm talking about, please check out the catalog on YouTube. We have a whole Milestone series done on every single title, all the main titles that dropped. We did a special every week on that particular title. We brought in the creators and we talked about the books in depth, breakdown. Honestly, it's our earlier work, so it's a little rough around the edges, but it's some of my favorite work that we've ever done here at Black Comic Lords, to be honest with you. All right, so this is, for those who don't know, this is Kayesh Black. She's one of the foremost cosplayers in the world.
Yeah.
And she had I had to ask her a very specific question about why she cosplays as the particular characters she does. I wanted you guys to hear this.
Hi, how y'all doing? Black Comic Lords. This is your girl Kayesh Black. We are at San Diego Comic-Con, and I prioritize cosplaying Black characters specifically because they are a representation of me, and I want to cosplay people that look like me, act like me, that I identify with. So we getting older. We 10 years in this game, and before I retire, my biggest goal, fun fact about me, is I want to cosplay every Black major superhero before I retire. So I got some under my belt. We about 80 cosplays deep, and y'all are going to see much, 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 much more Black cosplays coming your way. Please support me at Kayesh Black. That's KAI.ESH_Black. Let's go.
Real mad dope. Real mad dope. She check out her Instagram. She's got incredible cosplay, and she's always doing all these Black characters. A lot of people cosplay as whatever they want, but she's very very intentional with the character she chooses to cosplay as, and I respect that. Another legend in the game got to meet a friend of Angel's, Mr. Ryan. So that's kind of cool. We also got CC.
Oh, I love that pink hat. That's cool.
I couldn't not show CC love in our review of San Diego Comic-Con. One of the most nice, genuine people that you will ever meet.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Auntie CC don't play. The GOAT doing
If you're
what
wondering what Dennis was working on, he was working on the cover of what Chocolate got the original art for.
Yes, sir.
This absolute Green Lantern. I had him not only sign this, but I also had him add a little remark of John Stewart over to the side. So you see Sergeant Molin looking to her left and seeing John Stewart.
Tough.
Yeah, thought that was kind of dope.
The GOAT doing what he do.
Oh, that cover looks familiar.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Hey, Dennis Cowan, after winning being inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame, Dennis, how are you feeling? Tell us, what does it feel like?
Well, it's a great feeling to be inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame. Like I said yesterday, at first I thought it wasn't people ask me, is this a big deal? I'm like, oh, it's just part of the career and blah, blah, blah. And then yesterday when I went up and actually got the award, I realized it's a pretty big deal. And I couldn't be more honored, happier, and just thrilled that I was recognized to get an honor like that. So it's a very cool experience. I thank everybody. I especially thank the Black Comic Lords people for all your support. And I never forgot the first award I ever got was from you guys, and that will always be one of the most important. So thank you guys. You're the best.
Yeah, that was
No. Play it again. We're not even gonna waste time. Play it one more time. Play it again.
Play it again. All right.
Play it again.
Hey, we're Dennis Cowan, after winning being inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame, Dennis, how are you feeling? Tell us, what does it feel like?
Well, it's a great feeling to be inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame. Like I said yesterday, at first I thought it wasn't people ask me, is this a big deal? I'm like, oh, it's just part of the career and blah, blah, blah. And then yesterday when I went up and actually got the award, I realized it's a pretty big deal. And I couldn't be more honored, happier, and just thrilled that I was recognized to get an honor like that. So it's a very cool experience. I thank everybody. I especially thank the Black Comic Lords people for all your support. And I never forgot the first award I ever got was from you guys, and that will always be one of the most important. So thank you guys. You're the best.
Yeah.
I want that to marinate for a little bit. Just let that sizzle in your spirit before we move on. Don't even gotta say nothing. Just a moment of silence. Continue. That's all. I just want to let the sizzle. That's all. Continue.
I will say this. I mentioned this before. Dennis Cowan is directly responsible for me becoming a Black Comic Lord in the first place. In my mind, he is the original Black Comic Lord. So, yeah, it's a full circle moment for me. It was a full circle moment to see him walk up on that stage and receive that Hall of Fame induction, and to be there live to see it. And then he's wearing the hat that I gave him. And I didn't know he was going to do that. That was a full circle moment. He said thank you to me, and I said, I'm just paying it back because I give you thanks, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So yeah. Shout out to my man Dennis Cowan. All right. Back up here.
I got you.
This was the hip hop and comics panel. I was hoping Phil would be here. I thought he'd appreciate this. You had Sanford Green. You had this brother Eric Orr, who's been connecting hip hop and comics for decades. Mm-hmm. If you look, you can see that Rappin' Max statue that they had for sale at the con. I think it was only 250 pieces of it. The 40th.
Not only that, respect Eric. Sorry, Paul.
No, go ahead.
Eric Orr. Like, so for those that don't know, because I definitely do wish Phil was here, but Eric Orr is not a slouch. So we talk about Shane, and everyone knows how I love graffiti, right? But Eric Orr was absolutely a part of that graffiti art wave in the Bronx, like Mr. Ewok, Scheme, Mark Echo, all of them dudes. Eric Orr is literally one of those pioneer architects from the ground up. Like when the cops were chasing them for tagging and writing on trains, that's Eric Orr, right? Like with some of the album covers that we love, some of the art that we love for some of our favorite rappers, that's Eric Orr, right? Like he was behind the scenes putting artists together with rappers, putting rappers with DJs, and putting DJs with record labels. Like Eric Orr is a quiet beast. He does not get enough recognition. Like for those that don't know, that it's like, oh, he's a regular dude. No. That is literally freaking what's his name? Before he lost his teeth, that is Dame Dash sitting next to freaking Sanford Green. That is literally what's the dude who had Baby Fat and Fat Farm? What's his name? Simmons. That is literally royalty sitting there. I don't think y'all understand the level of juice, clout, and what he's done in the industry sitting next to Sanford.
Yeah.
Continue, Paul.
Yeah. Thank you for that. It's all facts. 40th anniversary of Rappin' Mac. From the world's first hip-hop comic created by Eric Orr. The first hip-hop comic. If I'd had the bread, I would have bought this statue myself.
Damn, how much was he pushing for it?
More than I had. Kwame was in the house. For all you 80s and 90s babies, Kwame was an avant-garde hip-hop artist before that was a thing. He had a bunch of brothers wearing polka dots back in the day. But he's also a big comic head, and the brother doesn't age. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
He kind of still looks the same. That's scary.
He kind of still looks the same as he did back in the 80s, man. It's crazy. Rappin' Max.
Ooh, what was that?
DJ. Oh, that was Rappin' Max. It was a sort of the new version of it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Whoa, what was that?
Yeah. Bringing him back, man. They gave a shout out to DJ Young Venom of Ink Alliance, who was everywhere promoting Ink Alliance. Shout out to that.
Nice.
He was putting in work. I got to say hi to Kwame. That was cool.
Nice.
And then finally got to see our boy TJ Sterling.
Nice.
Play comics. And of course, I went back and said, man, you know what I'm about to say, right? You know what I'm about to say? And he goes, I want everything. That's right, brother. I want everything. So went ahead and updated my catalog from Ray Comics to make sure I have all Ray Comics at all times.
Nice.
So shout out to TJ Sterling. And that's it, man. That is San Diego Comic-Con. Or my experience at it.
Hold on. What BS? Are we missing something? You know what? I don't want to know.
Love and truth. No, no.
It's
a good comment. It's a good comment.
Oh, but my brain goes, what BS? Are we missing something? But I'm like, I don't even want to know. Nah, I don't.
It's the world we're in.
Okay, I thought there was some other bullshit. I was like, really? I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But no, honestly, Paul, you know what's funny? I'm watching the photos that you put up. Yeah. And I'm watching the current.
Paul.
Wait, you left my OG out? Oh, wait, man, time to get activated. You left my OG out?
Called out.
Oh no.
You ain't go to Wink NYC? You ain't go to the rooftop joint? You ain't go to none of my OGs?
I did not go to the rooftop joint. I had my daughter with me. I couldn't do that.
They had mocktails. What?
That look.
Your daughter's only 6, so you would say comments like that.
I thought you ain't put no photos of my OG up.
How's that possible,
man? Can't do that. But no, while you sitting there dealing with the wrath of my OG, but no, seriously, I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, yo, from last year, the Black Comic Lords Con that where we put on, to now. Like Phil was damn near prophetic. We are literally watching a black arts renaissance.
Yeah.
The women are outside putting big boy numbers on the board. The men outside putting big boy numbers on the board. The whole culture is outside putting numbers. And the beauty of it, I meant what I said. We talk about Milestone being the architect of this three-headed dragon. Yeah, you could be a writer. Yes, you can be an artist. But even in terms of galvanizing and building communities, Milestone did that beautifully. Talking about my OG, the Wink NYC Award, right? Well, not the Wink NYC Award, her organization, period. Putting a place where women, full stop, white, black, don't matter, women can go through and talk about their struggles in comics and absolutely, and not just talk about it, but absolutely put their feet to the pavement and galvanize and connect together and get work, right? Where they can absolutely talk about these panels. Dr. Ebony rock and rolling over there. Oracle doing her thing on our side, right? Because not everybody was at San Diego. Phil finding 52. Right? There's moving and grooving across the board. It's not just writers. It's not just editors. There's people in this comic book industry who can't draw. Because I can't draw to save my life. All right, but there's people who are outside doing things in this industry to move us forward, and everyone is getting their shine, and I love it. It is absolutely dope, and there's no egos involved. Like the same way we talking about my OG with Wink NYC, we can immediately go and talk about the Pink Riot podcast, right? Because I saw them getting love from Colin, and we can immediately go to BJ and do all of that. Then immediately go to the Ink Alliance and TJ and George and Gregory Thorne. Right? Everyone is put in BTA this year. It is amazing. I've never seen anything like this. To the point, even Paul said this before Vixen and everything dropped. Paul was reading Pure Indies, not because he was doing something to boycott or whatever. He was just like, the books are dope. I'm just reading what I like, and it's a subconscious thing. It's not even like no knock on no boy. I'm not even going down that right, but it's just I was just reading it just because. Like all the books that I love from the creators that I love were top notch, but it was from the indie sector minus Storm. Because shout out to Maria Adelli. But it was this year is absolutely unprecedented. I mean, I hope it continues. I hope it's not just this year. I hope it spawns into a 2, 4, 5, 10, a decade run. I just hope this is just the beginning and more comes through. I'm absolutely excited.
And this past month, as I said before, this past month is crazy, man.
What?
Think about all the stuff that has just occurred this just past month.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We still got 3 more days left, right?
Yo, you talking about 5 more 3 days left. Remember, I said Sunday is August. But even then, Paul, think about this. We got Friday, next Friday, Terrificon. Not Sanford Creed, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Friday, Terrificon. You got Dennis Cowan, Steel Freeze, Terrificon, Rock and Roll with Me. Oracle in Florida has her event with Sanford Green in Florida. Yeah. Right? I mean, come on. And then we got Baltimore.
What you got, Jeffrey Thorne?
I'm sorry. Before we even go Baltimore.
He said it will continue. Does he have something coming up?
Where were you? I think Jeffrey had actually texted
me down there.
We actually didn't hook up. Were you at San Diego?
It had to be. But think about this, Paul. We still got Chicago Expo going on. More events dropping. Stephanie's going to be down there. We got Baltimore coming through, and then we got the Super Bowl of comics, New York Comic Con, which is about to come upon us. Dude, we're literally at halftime, and we are putting up big boy numbers on the board, across the board, everyone. This is almost unprecedented.
Yeah.
Oracle, you are almost a historian at the level of my OG and my mentor, Joe Illich. Has there ever been a time period, of course, Milestone and all that, but to me, because I wasn't there, I was a baby, Milestone was, to me, because I wasn't there, it was just Milestone. I know Ania and all those guys were moving and in Tribe, but has there ever been a time period where you just had so much movement from damn near everyone in the culture, where it's just like everyone black is moving, popping, doing something positive?
So for those that may not know, because they see me up here and they're not sure. So I'll just say a little bit of how I got here. You see all these boxes behind me. I've been collecting comic books since I was 4 years old, right? And I'm grown now, super grown.
She's like grown.
In the last 10 years, I made it a focus, because corporate life was corporating. I made it a focus to go to Comic Cons more than once a year, because before it's blah blah blah, and I get to see and meet, and over the years I've amassed hundreds of artists, publishers, writers, editors, from acquaintances to business acquaintances to friends, close friends. And nothing like this has ever happened before. I can attest to it because I'm in these spaces, different levels from idea to LCS. I am in these spaces. And this has never happened to the level of concentration, because what's the Renaissance part of it is it's impactful one after the other. Reality is we've always held the majority of the talent that we all crave. We're a lot of society is always looking for answers elsewhere. Answers have always been here with us. We've always had everything that we've needed. So that's what makes it the Renaissance, is that we're no longer waiting for permission. We're just doing. And it's a whole movement of us just doing. Like on the 8th, I will be running solo on my booth at the Affinity Toy and Comic Book Con in Osceola County. If Derek could just put that up on the screen so people could see.
And shout out to Jeffrey Thorne for the super chat. Appreciate you, man. I tried to link up with you.
This is a free event that's put on. The owners of this show are veterans that start the show, I want to say 10 years ago. I've gone every year, and I usually share a table with Second Sight Publishing or someone else. And this year, I decided to go solo.
Are you gonna have a whole backdrop and everything?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure. I think I mean, you'll see a lot of stuff, but maybe I'll have the backdrop done by then.
Are you gonna have tchotchkes?
Tchotchkes.
What? Tchotchkes.
Tchotchkes is like the little things your grandmother has in the curio that you can't touch.
Yeah, like stuff. You're gonna have swag. You're gonna have merch. You're gonna have.
Oh yes. So I'm sorry. I'm like.
Man, he said tchotchkes.
It's Yiddish.
I will have collectible toys from different fandoms, from anime to Marvel. I have some DC stuff. I'll have some prints. I'll have books. And I'm still debating. I have a Luke Cage signed by what's his name?
Mike Coulter?
Mike Coulter. And I'm debating whether to sell it or not. I don't know. You'll have to come see me and find out if it's on the table, because he does the con circuit, but he's not easy to get to, even if you get in line. Like, his lines are pretty long. But he did sign my Luke Cage, so I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I won't. But come on down. It's a family event. Bring the kids. There'll be lots of toys. I have toys. I have stuff for little kids and up to adult collectibles. So
I like how you said adult collectibles, not adult toys.
Sir.
Why?
Paul, you pause
Okay,
yourself.
we gotta hold on. Stop. We have to do a prayer because there's something in the air. There's absolutely a spirit of Jezebel and fornication floating around. We need to get this fixed immediately.
Wait, why did you say fornication? Like
because how we go?
You just
chocolate
made it
train-
worse. You just made
I
it
made
worse.
it worse. I made it. Look at Paul. The fact that he's raising his eyebrow, like, look at him. Like he went to San Diego and came back with some weird Hollywood juice. Look at this guy. Did you go to a Diddy party while you were there?
No Diddy.
No, see, no Diddy. See, he
No
clarified.
I did not come back from California extra moisturized.
Hey, yo, you talking about shea butter? You all up in this man's cocoa butter? Like, what is going on?
Brother,
Wow.
Sorry. Shit, stop.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I got the giggles. I got the giggles.
We had some other slides, right? Of some other things.
Yeah, there's some other things going on, other things that announced. How about this one?
Oh, wait a minute. See, you're not just gonna drop that like we're not gonna say, oh my gosh. We got Paul,
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let y'all share your thoughts before I say anything. Go ahead.
You know what? That makes sense. Oracle, ladies first.
What?
Mama, Oracle.
Yes.
What you think about the casting, about this man, his chops thus far? Where you at? How you feeling? Real time, whether you like it or not. Just how you feeling?
So here's my challenge. What's his name?
David Johnson.
David Johnson.
He got a strong black name. David Johnson.
David Johnson is one of the most exceptional actors that I've seen on screen in a long time. I did see The Long Walk.
Yeah.
That movie is very disturbing, okay? Not because of the movie itself, the plot of it is America trying to recover itself, but the plausibility, you could actually see this country doing some stupid mess like that. That being said, the first time I was laid eyes on him was in Alien Romulus as the android of whatever he was.
He was good in Alien Romulus.
He switched back and forth from the innocent broken one to once the software was fixed and he was on mission. You saw this switch, so he can carry this character, the son of T'Challa, exceptionally well. Now, the superficial part of it, because I've had conversations with several people who are afraid to put it online. Aesthetically, he doesn't seem to fit. Okay, aesthetically, we know that sometimes Hollywood will prefer the performance over the aesthetics, but aesthetically, he doesn't kind of fit, because you had the little boy during the funeral movie, and they just the funeral movie, and he just it messes everything up because that little boy was so precious and cute, and then this is the son, and he grew up, and it's like, okay, especially when you had that other actor that actually fit the aesthetics, but we don't know what happened.
You talking about Damson?
Yes. As far as aesthetics, I didn't say performance. I said aesthetics.
Interesting. Derek, I'm sorry. I apologize. Beige Comic Lord, floor is yours. Sorry.
The Beige Comic Lord.
The Beige Comic Lord. I don't know if I have much of an opinion yet. I don't know what to think. I'm hoping it was a good casting choice. I'm hoping they pull something together that's going to be compelling, and worthy of the mantle. That's all I have to say. You know, I saw him in Alien Romulus, and I was very impressed by his acting. But you know, there's a whole community of people that have to do their thing to make this come together and be really good. And he's one of several. So I'm hoping that whole community can pull it off, whatever it is. I still don't know what it is, frankly, for the same reasons that Angel called out. Because how you get old? Is Shuri gonna have gray hair?
No, you got a point. You got a valid point. Because when Oracle, so I'll go into when Oracle said that, I was like, huh? But you got a valid point because Shuri saw her Shuri saw her nephew, and now all of a sudden her nephew talking about, yo, what up, auntie? It's like, what? So I kind of get it in that regard. I don't know him from a hole in the wall. I don't know, as Kiki said, I'm sorry, but I don't know this man from a can of paint. I don't consume horror movies, so I didn't watch Alien Romulus. I didn't watch The Long Walk. It's interesting that Oracle said Damson Idris fit, because my brain goes
aesthetically.
I'm looking on my computer. I have a photo of the young child that played young T'Challa in Haiti, and I'm like, I don't see Damson Idris from this kid, but this guy, I kind of see it. I'm gonna pull a page from Paul here, and Paul is the resident Black Panther expert. I'm looking at him and I go, one, does he look like a Haitian? Because first and foremost, he was born in Haiti, right? So number one, do I see this dude looking like a Haitian? I don't know, right? I'm not about to judge. Right.
Who does it look like?
I don't care. Respectfully, Paul, I hear what you're saying. I don't give a damn if you're a Cardinal or not. He's born in Haiti. He Haitian. So I got a bigger investment in this situation. Okay?
Mm-hmm. That being said, who saying is from Haiti? I'm confused.
Were you not watching the movie?
Toussaint de T'Challa de Chevalier.
Nigga,
what? You talking about the little boy?
Stop. What did you just say, Paul?
I said Toussaint T'Challa de Chevalier.
This nigga. Yeah, that little boy, Oracle.
Oh, yes. Okay,
because you gotta be a little more
direct with that. Jeffrey, you're stealing my thunder.
Well, it's not, because we all know that Secret Wars is coming. We all know this. We ain't crazy. I mean, come on now. It's not like this is not something that we don't know. But we're talking about specifically this guy as T'Challa 2.0, specifically. Can he? The real
this
question
guy
here
is 5'9". That's what keeps bugging me, man.
He's 5'8", not 5'9".
Well, it don't matter. Listen. 5'8", 5'9".
Okay,
Here's the most important thing. Right? Because this character, and I'm gonna give Paul the floor because Paul's probably gonna touch this. I'm gonna set the questions up. Paul will knock them down. This character is absolutely walking into royal ground. Because it's T'Challa, because it's Black Panther, because rest in peace Chadwick Boseman absolutely put 51 points on the board. So he can't come in and just be okay. He gotta be freaking Kobe. Right? And he's gotta be Kobe all around. Because respectfully, the question I have is, was everyone saying what we're saying when Chadwick was announced as Black Panther? I don't know, right? Because Chadwick had the beauty of being unknown. When he came on the screen, it wasn't even that. But there's one thing that Phil and I said during the there's one thing that Phil and I said during the San Diego Comic-Con situation. Whether he can do it or not, that's one thing. But he seems ready and up to the task because of how he came on the stage, how him and what I forgot her name, the actor who plays Shuri, he was very humble. I believe that he understands the enormity of the task, and I feel that they're going to set him up to win. Whether we like it or not is absolutely a different ballgame, but I feel like they're going to do their best to put him in a position to win. Paul, grab the floor. Where you at? I want to definitely hear your takes.
Derek, can you bring up the picture I just put up in our messenger chat, please?
If I can pull it up, I've been having messenger problems all night. So,
John, can you do it?
Sorry, let me see. I was not looking at messenger. Was
that
which
side by
one?
side?
Where'd you send it? Where'd you send it? Where'd you send it? Just now?
In the WWU chat.
Ain't nothing here. If you just sent it.
No, he didn't just send it, but I'll just resend it, I guess.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Oh, you come on. Hold on.
The side by side, right?
I got you. I got you. Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
I see it.
My feelings on this subject are summarized in this picture.
Got you. Oh, sorry.
That's not the picture. That is not the picture.
You said
side by side.
There's a different side by side picture in the WWU.
Oh my God, I'm done.
Come on, guys.
Send it fresh.
Jesus Christ.
That's the only one I see.
Word.
You guys are killing me. You're all three of you are IT specialists.
You sent this photo yesterday, 10:47. You know how many conversations we had after that?
Oh, I don't remember seeing that one at all.
Oh Lord.
You ain't never send this.
No. I don't know where that one is.
This is new. We gotta get you an
It's above the one that you just posted.
Get it together.
From yesterday. We gotta get you an iPhone.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I got you an iPhone. That's all it is.
I'm literally looking
I
at
don't see that picture nowhere. What?
You get it. There you go. All right, there you go.
There you go.
By the way, before you say anything, can we talk about how gorgeous this lady is?
Oh yes, she's pretty.
She is chocolatey.
You asked my opinions on this announcement.
Wait, you don't like him?
He's a bastard.
Oh my God!
Whoa! I did not see that coming. Why?
Wow,
I mean, whoa! Let me sit down for this. Why?
I've heard this one before. So,
I have not.
Let me explain.
Please do.
Let me start with this. One of the things I have pointed out over the last several years is that Marvel Comics no longer exist.
Ooh,
it's now Marvel IP.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Of that IP, the most lucrative part of Marvel entertainment intellectual property is the MCU. That's the maker. Licensing of that IP to various other forms, games, toys, cartoons, etc. That is where Marvel makes its money. Comics is not even secondary. It's more like third or fourth. So in that regard, as this is further evidenced by the fact of the revelation that was just made this month. I remember I kept saying, this has been a special month for comics. Marvel made an announcement just this month that after damn near 100 years, they are moving offices from New York to LA.
Oh, to Hollywood.
To Hollywood.
Yeah, LA, sorry.
Burbank, to be closer to their studios, to make the headquarters of Marvel no longer the comic book company history in New York. The headquarters is now going to be Hollywood. They have gotten rid of the Marvel editors and replaced them with people that have Hollywood experience.
CB Cebulski's gone.
Actually, I'm not too mad about that because CB Cebulski needed to go. Screw that dude.
I like CB.
I don't. So here's the thing. The comics are merely the promotional material for what happens in the MCU. And what we have seen in Marvel Comics over the last several years is whatever happens in the MCU ostensibly happens in the comics to some degree. You want to make Valkyrie a black woman. She goes from being a blonde, who she's been for decades, and now in the comics she's black. You want to change an Eternal from a white man to a black woman, that'll happen. If you want to say that, this character is this character is that, whatever happens in the MCU, it's going to happen in the comics. T'Challa Jr. is not part of the comics. There is no T'Challa Jr. in the comics. There is no T'Challa 616 universe has never had a child out of wedlock with anyone, whether it be Nakia, Storm, or otherwise. He did not have his child shipped off to another country with his baby mama with a check saying, go start a life somewhere else. Because that's kind of what happens here. I've never agreed with that plot point of the last Black Panther film. Never liked that point. So, the recast T'Challa people have been like, oh, we got to recast. I've given up on that a while ago. The decision's already made. Marvel's not going to backtrack. They had the opportunity to do that. The blip gave them the opportunity. It gave them an out to recast the character. They could have put Shuri, they could have done the whole second film during the blip. Said Shuri didn't get blipped. We technically never saw Shuri get blipped.
Right.
They could have simply said Shuri, during that 5-year blip period, had the whole storyline for that movie in that 5-year period. And they could have done their ridiculous therapeutic $200 million therapy session funeral scene for T'Challa on the concept that he got blipped out of existence. Could have done the same thing. And then the subsequent films would be like, oh, he's back. You could have had your time to mourn. And I'm not trying to be callous. We've all experienced loss. But it's unprecedented to say, because the actor died, we're going to kill the entire property. Understand the significance of this. This is the most unique Black superhero character in existence. It is the foremost Black superhero character in existence. You just got the entire world to to understand the concept of not only a Black superhero, but an A-list Black superhero. You had droves of children, a new generation of children that fell in love with the Black Panther, dressed up as him as during Halloween. Right? Toys, lunch boxes, everything.
Oh.
We finally got to that point. Thank you, Christopher Priest.
Yep. Oh,
you had the opportunity. You had the largest grossing single hero film of all time with the Black Panther. And you kill all of that. You fly in the face of basic economics and business. You throw money away because the actor died. All respect.
I wanna add a little tidbit, because I think what's being missed of how and why they did that. And I'm just speculating. I'll just say it's a speculation. It is my guesstimate. I don't know. I'm not confirming or anything, but I think the cast really just would not work with anybody. I think that's where a weight of it came from. And instead of the whole franchise falling apart, I think you're missing the impact Chadwick Boseman had on any and everybody that ever came in contact with him. He was one of the precious souls that not only inspired but was so impactful. You had a whole entire cast that was fighting recasting. That's my guess.
I hear all of that.
I disagree with that one, Oracle.
I hear all of that, but as someone who has experienced loss, I don't sit there and go, you know what? I'm going to stop living because I lost someone. That's not how life works.
No, that's not what you're saying, though, Paul. No.
I understand what you're saying. The cast are like, we can't go on.
That's not what I said.
He's an integral part of the film. He was basically another.
No, you completely missed what I was saying. His soul was impactful person to person.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you understand what that really is, there are certain people that once they are in your life, it has a larger impact than normal, very large impact than normal. And there is a certain reverence that automatically comes with dealing with anyone like that, whether it was 5 minutes with the person or 100 years with the person. The impact of their presence is so profound, you just reject anything else standing where they stood.
I agree.
That's what I'm saying.
I actually understand exactly what you're saying. I understand that point tremendously. That's why they needed a time to grieve. I get that. You needed a time to grieve. What I'm talking about is how Marvel went about it, which goes back to my point about the blip. They could have done the blip storyline, given that gap in time for the cast to grieve properly. Obviously, they were able to deal with their grief at some level because this past weekend, they all just gave hugs and kisses to David Johnson as the new Black Panther. Right? So they had their time to get over it. My problem is how Marvel got rid of the entire character, cast him out of existence, stopped the entire franchise. They cut themselves off at the knees intentionally, unnecessarily.
I disagree with you, Paul. No.
That's fine.
You want to know why?
There are a lot of people that disagree with that point.
No, you want to know why I say that?
My personal feelings on
it. Agreed, but the reason why I disagree with you is because I feel in your statement you're giving Marvel too much credence, in the sense where, because everyone here absolutely knows that is not T'Challa. That is whatever, Timu, Replica, his son, whatever. The reason why I say I disagree is because, to me, and this is also where I disagree with Oracle, to me, Marvel is like, we have a Black Panther. They don't see it as, oh, it's not T'Challa. They're like, no, we got a Black Panther. We're good. We have a Black Panther. It's this new dude. They don't see it where it's not T'Challa. It's not they don't care. To me, Marvel's like, no, we have a Black Panther.
I agree. I agree with you on that point. I think that's exactly how Marvel is viewing
it. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But think about when we say that's how Marvel is viewing it.
Agreed.
We're saying Marvel Studios, because comic heads,
absolutely,
like myself, are like, there is no such thing as a T'Challa Jr. That doesn't make any sense. My statements are couched purely as a comic book fan of the character, not a fan of the MCU. And I don't mean to sound
no, this is your baby. No, by all means, this is your baby.
Unempathetic to losing someone
this is your baby.
As great as Chadwick Boseman. I love Chadwick Boseman. I love Chadwick Boseman so much that his last films I did not watch after he passed because I could not emotionally take seeing him gone on those last two films.
But here's where the part about Oracle that I disagree with, is
I know it sounds somewhat contradictory.
No, but here's the thing: the part about Oracle where I disagree with, where the grieving. So I absolutely understand that, but the reason I disagree is not because I don't feel that the cast didn't agree. I disagree because I don't think Marvel gave a damn. I think Marvel said, "Oh, y'all don't want to work because y'all want to grieve and whatever. Cool, go. We don't give a damn. Let's go do other stuff." That's why I say I don't feel Marvel agreed in the sense where because the cast wanted to recast. I think Marvel didn't give a damn because Marvel would have been like, we'll recast all you motherfuckers. Respectfully. Marvel said, oh, y'all don't want to work right now? Okay, cool. We don't care about Black Panther anyway. Go. And they did other shit. Then it's, oh, you guys are ready? It's time. We have contracts. So let's do it. But I don't think Marvel cared.
The point I'm trying to make is they could have given them the time to grieve appropriately, which is fine.
Agreed. But
fine.
That's what I'm saying.
They had a whole storyline in which they could have done that, and they chose not to do that. They instead decided to do a double funeral death movie, which is what Wakanda Forever was. Like, it was literally a celebration of death. Repeatedly. Killing T'Challa and his mother in the same film? Like, do we need to celebrate trauma?
Yeah, but here's my thing.
I had a lot of problems with that film.
So my thing is this, because if we're gonna have this conversation, let's have this conversation. We all have that joke. Oh, black person dies first in a movie. Oh, this happens in a movie. And maybe for me, I'm a little bit more. It is what it is. What did you expect from a black movie? Did you expect? My thing is, what did you expect? My part of me goes, what did you expect? Let's call a spade. Marvel. I'm saying Marvel. Black Panther, the first one, had people all up and down Flatbush Avenue, all up and down Manhattan, coming through dressed in dashiki, doing the dope, absolutely dope. But you and I both know the struggles that they had when it was like, oh, they didn't sell, and this, that, and the third, and da, 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 da. What did we think? Did we think that they were going to treat it properly? Did they think that they were going to call it in? Like, what did you expect? The part of me is like, hello, I hear you. I'm with you. I want that, but my part of me is just like, And then to even go back to what you were saying, Paul, how what happens in the comics. Remember, one of my favorite covers from who you will not name was Black Panther #3, Torrin Clark cover. That was the cover that I wanted. I love it to this day. The character in that cover or in that book that was dropped was called Tosin, Tosin. At the end of what you guys call the funeral movie, when he said his name is Tosin, short for Toussaint, that book skyrocketed. Everybody was literally saying Marvel did that because they now know the He Who Must Not Be Named. When he dropped Black Panther #3, which is the first appearance of Tosin, Tosin, and when that kid said that book went bing! So we already, a part of me is, I'm not being insensitive. Maybe I'm being too realistic or too numb. Maybe that's what I'm too numb, where it's like, listen, I absolutely understand Black Lightning was awesome. I absolutely know that T'Challa was amazing. We said this the other day when you were at San Diego. When he came on the screen in, what was it, Civil War, he stole the screen. And at that point, Captain America movies were Avenger 2.0 movies. It was their cash cow. He stole the screen. And he put hands and feet on Captain America and Bucky. And remember, Bucky was the big bad. And he came in and he was like, no, I'm the big bad. He rocked it. Absolutely. We miss him and we want him back. But at the same time, a part of me goes, we know that they're going to find a way to destroy this or bullshit this. So part of me is like, but maybe it's sad. Maybe it's sad that I feel like that. But I'm like,
here's the part that bothers me. Here's the part that really bothers me. As a comic head, as a guy who has every Black Panther comic there is in his collection, who's been reading him for over 30 years, listen to my original statement. Everything that Marvel Studios does will eventually trickle down into the comics.
Oh, yeah.
T'Challa's my guy. He's my favorite comic book character of all time. So you're going to tell me they're going to have to kill T'Challa and rewrite Marvel Comics to make it consistent with the MCU to now make a T'Challa Jr.? Is that what we're going to be doing in the comics? Because that's what has consistently happened in every comic book that gets touched by the MCU. Check it.
Well, you got to remember they have different. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The issue is what they'll do. They'll absolute Batman this thing, where you have, even though I hated that book with a passion. You had Ultimate Black Panther, and now they're doing different versions of this and that, and they're rebooting stuff. So they will absolutely find a universe where absolutely everything that happens in the movie happens then. But I hate to sound so numb
I
and
don't
pessimistic.
want my character, my T'Challa 616, to have to die because someone made a stupid ass decision in Marvel Studios and said, you know what, we have a perfectly good flip storyline we can run with, but let's kill him instead. Let's kill the foremost black superhero in the entire freaking world, and let's say he's not coming back. We'll just give him we'll have the son. We'll create a son and have the son take over the mantle because that's legacy. Yeah, I get that all children are a legacy, but that's not the story. The story is not Marvel Comic Legacy. It's Marvel Comics.
But here's the thing.
Comics character is T'Challa.
But here's the thing. Let's see. My thing is, if we're gonna have this conversation, let's have this conversation. When has the MCU been comic canon anyway?
In phase 1. It's the closest it's ever came to comics canon.
Because they didn't know what they were doing, and then once they realized they're gonna pull the MC out, then they started pulling strings and stuff. But my thing is, when has any of them been comic canon?
Look at Christopher Priest trolling us. Yeah, we didn't get Casper Cole.
Don't. You know what? I'm about to go call Nick. Like, Nick, your mentor is driving me insane.
Chris, we're going to talk about that in a couple months, man. We got to talk about
but my thing is,
world to come.
Since when have they been? Since when have they been comic canon?
These last 2 phases have not been comic canon.
No,
the MCU at all. And then it's not going to be from this point forward. We know that. The canon's out the door. I mean, Feige did this speech over the weekend, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the comics are the source of everything." No, it's not, dude. Stop.
No. Yes, it is. Stop. Hold on. See, your interpretation.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. There's difference between saying the comics is the source of the IP and the comics is the source of the story. As comic heads, we want the source of the story to be the comics. For Marvel Studios, the comics is just the source of the IP for them to build on. There's a difference.
Agreed, but my brain goes, why are we surprised? And maybe like I said, maybe I'm being a bit too pessimistic.
Why am I surprised? Because the movie made $1.8 billion. That's why I'm surprised. Why were you going to throw that money away?
If we're going to have this conversation,
it was an international diaspora zeitgeist of epic proportions. And they killed the character. They killed the character. Not, hey, he's going to be shelved and come back in a few years. They said, we're ending the character. That whole show on it. We're ending the character. He's not coming back. We'll do somebody else as a new character because TJ is not T'Challa. He has T'Challa's name. He is not T'Challa. He is the son of T'Challa. A character does not exist in the comic books. We'll create a new character and make that. You don't go to Bruce Wayne and say, Bruce Wayne is dead. We're going to have Bruce Wayne Jr. be the new Batman.
With Damian, right?
No, that would make sense because Damian's an actual comic book character.
I see. They just invented a child out of nowhere.
Is an actual character. Yeah. We don't go, we're going to make a Bruce Wayne Jr. and have Bruce Wayne Jr. be Batman. There's no Clark Kent Jr. being Superman. They don't do that. This is unprecedented. And they do it with the one singular A-list character that we got. Yeah, I got problems with that. David Johnson's a phenomenal actor. I wish him well. I have no hate towards the man. It's a gig. More power to you. Do a phenomenal job with the role. But I'm not gonna pretend that I'm super happy about the choice. Now, I will say this. My one glimmer of hope. Someone mentioned this in the chat, and I agree. I think it was Jeffrey Thorne. My one glimmer of hope. Black Panther 3 comes out
2028.
And when does Secret Wars come out?
I don't. Well, you think they go?
Oh no!
Secret Wars comes out before Black Panther 3.
Yes.
So it gives them the opportunity to reboot the entire MCU. When I say reboot it, I want all new actors and everybody. Everybody's getting old anyway. Reboot everybody. Get nice young actors. And it gives you an opportunity to bring back the 616 T'Challa.
What if I want to attack this
preferably with a beautiful storm by his side?
I want to stop. We're going down a different rabbit hole.
I know. I just shout out to Maria.
I want to tackle this from a different point of view. Because what if Marvel is doing this, or the powers that be are doing this in what Oracle said, in solidarity to the cast and in respect to Chadwick because of who he was and whatever case may be. And this is their way of honoring him. Whether you agree or not, that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm saying is, what if this is Marvel or Mike Feige, MC, whatever the figurehead of the statement is, their way of respecting Chadwick, and of course his legacy, and they're like, listen, we can't see no one like T'Challa, no one as Black Panther. So they did that. Perfect example. Let's say something happens to what's the dude who plays Logan? Because they are. Here's another thing that's also true. There are certain characters or certain actors. Once they are played by a certain individual, ain't nobody can take them anymore. Ain't nobody playing Iron Man but Robert Downey. No one's playing Logan but this dude. There's nobody who can play Deadpool.
Oh, man, I don't subscribe to that. They're eventually going to recast Wolverine. They're eventually going to recast Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Just saying, what if this is, whether you subscribe or not, it's a different ballgame. But I'm not asking the question. What
history would answer your question for you. Because there has been another Captain Kirk. There has been another James Bond. There has been another Gandalf. Right? There has been another General Thunderbolt Ross. Right? These ain't it is not normal
characters.
But and still outside of consideration of what I said, none of those people had the impact the same as Chadwick Boseman. That's the element that you are just have on the side. Like it's those people, especially with Gandalf. I mean, the two men, I'm sorry, the first one died and then the second one died, but
wait,
nobody,
the second one died?
Never met. Did he? Maybe he did. Oh, I don't know. Anyway,
now Oracle's killing people for no reason. There we go.
You're going Marvel route. You're killing everybody.
Hugh Jackman, thank you.
Hugh Jackman. I think what it is with certain people, as long as it's in that same lifetime, if their time is short, there is a reverence to not fill that role until enough of a generation has gone by. And I think it's once in a lifetime you will see something like that. And I'm thinking that's what we're seeing with Black Panther. Out of all the actors and all the people that, had to be replaced, this one, they gave a reverence to the role. And I'm sure long after we're either really old or after we're gone, they'll recast it. But for now, it's not being recast.
I mean, you may not like it, Paul. I'm with you. But all the names that you mentioned, they were not them. Logan, Hugh Jackman, is them. RDJ, Iron Man, is them. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool is them. Christopher Reeve, no.
That's how you.
He was the first. He was up there, but
Christopher Reeve.
And even then,
Christopher Reeve was not the first Superman. He was not the first Superman. But
to me, he was. But you see what I'm saying? But even then, it goes back to what
he was the most
Oracle was
Superman.
saying. Though.
He was the most impactful Superman for the entire generation.
Fair enough, but it goes back to what Oracle was saying.
Until Henry Cavill.
I threw that last part in just for you, Angel, because you're here. I think he's the most impactful Superman of all time, including Henry Cavill. But I threw you a bone on that
one. Fair. But all those
I know
dudes,
you're obsessed with Henry Cavill.
Fair enough, but all those dudes weren't that. There's probably like 3 where it's just like their jerseys are in the rafters. Once Hugh Jackman stops playing Logan, that's it. Once RDJ stops playing Iron Man, that's it.
The people said the same thing about Christopher Reeves, my friend. They said the same thing.
They did, and I was on that train. I was on it.
You want to know why? To me, it's not the same thing. The fandom ain't the same thing. And maybe because I wasn't there, I was a baby. I think I saw the last Superman 2 and 3, and I think after that he died. But for me, I'm like maybe because I was too young to understand that. So I am absolutely speaking from my naivete. But to me, who was an absolute baby when I was a child, 7, maybe 8, the fandom ain't the same as how it is now, where we're absolutely having conversation about the recasting. I'm not saying they weren't having about it back then, because obviously people probably were at the newsstands. I don't know if they had LCSs back then. But
wow.
I'm just saying, you know.
Corn Sweat gets to forget himself. He needs to find something else to do. Oh my God.
Corn who?
The latest Superman.
The latest Superman.
Oh,
the one with
the bag. He sucked. That whole movie sucks. Now we're getting off topic. That whole movie sucks. That whole movie sucks balls and trash and all of the above. That movie, you know what that movie is? That movie is literally beautifully colored shit. Because the movie looks good, it's high res. It has perfect, pretty colors. But when you look at it, you go, that movie's trash. That movie's hard. That's the first movie in life that I absolutely went to, and I fell asleep. Like I snored during that movie. Like I woke up and I was just like, I paid for this, and then because y'all keep bringing it up. That movie disgusted me on every level because Mr. Terrific stole the movie. Yes, he did.
Oh, he was great. That was the only.
No, he was not. No, he was not. Slow down. The hell he was. There was nothing great about Mr. Terrific. No,
I was not happy with Mr. Terrific.
There was nothing great about Mr. Terrific talking like a jive ass turkey and whatnot. Mr. Terrific knows how many disciplines of martial arts. Why is he in a chair sitting when he can fly and all these? And then his fake ass mustache looked like a Tubi movie. I hated every single thing about Mr. Terrific. I hated it. And he still stole the movie. But I hated it. No. He still stole the movie, but I hated it.
And you're absolutely right. Not a good portrayal, but still stole the movie. That lets you know everything about the film.
Absolutely, but that's how trash. Why was the hot girl screaming like Banshee or freaking Siren? What is going on?
That whole
here?
thing that made none of it made sense. None of it.
Whoa! How are we tripping? Because did you see this movie, Rich? Because I don't think you saw it. I don't think you saw it. You probably went to church that day and you was like, I ain't see it. That movie was hot garbage. Okay, if you watched that movie, you lost all your sanctification. That movie was garbage. Trash. You did?
No,
you saw that
they already lost me when they made Henry Cavill come on and say that he was coming back after the whole Black Adam thing, and then turn around and fire everybody. They could forget me with that. They
respectfully, I don't have a horse in that.
All right, let's switch topics. I
don't have a horse in that.
What is the other slide? Do you guys have the other slide? What happened to Dr. Wizard? He just disappeared.
Where have you been?
You so stuck on Black Panther and recasting that you ain't paying attention to nothing else that's happening.
That's 100% true. I'm a little emotional.
A little is an understatement. A little is
a
bad understatement.
Emotional damage.
That is absolutely you. Absolutely you right now. Listen. Let's see what happens. You may fall in love with this T'Challa. You may like this guy. I'll tell you what. I didn't like Shuri.
I have no doubt. Look, I have no doubt that David Johnson's going to knock it out the park as a Black Panther. That's not my gripe. My gripe is not with him. Fair. My gripe was with Marvel's decision to kill the character in that second film when they had an out story-wise. that would have given the cast an opportunity to grieve in the proper time, and still left open the possibility of continuing Chadwick's legacy. You talk about legacy. Chadwick created that character and poured his heart into that character while he was sick. That's how much he loved portraying that character, right? I personally think it would be a greater honor to his legacy to not let that character, the character he poured his heart into, die and continue that journey.
That's where you and I differ, because
well look, his family has already said that they agree with that point. So
what do you mean?
Our opinions are irrelevant. His own family said Chadwick would not have wanted the character to die with him.
Fair. But listen, I hear you. But there's also the part of the unknown where we don't know how much power Ryan had. We don't know if this was from Marvel directly to Feige. We don't know if the cast said, listen, recast him. Because as Oracle absolutely brought up, Chadwick, his aura, what he brought, his being around him absolutely did something to them where they were just like, listen, they were a family unit. So maybe there is a world and there is a conversation where they all agreed we are not recasting him, duplicate him and put him in another body or whatever the case may be and bring back, and this is what they wanted. I'm just saying, I hear you. You are not happy with it. That is not how it is supposed to be in the comics. But asterisk, since when have these movies been comic accurate to begin with?
Yeah, and it's not about the MCU for me though. It's more about, honestly, because I could care less about the MCU in that regard. It's more about my fear of having what happens in the MCU now happen in these comic books that I enjoy, that I love so much.
That's a different ballgame. That's the
whole ballgame. That's literally been my entire point.
That's a genuine concern.
Well, that's why this entire time. That's why I started with whatever happens in the MCU happens in the comics. I've read these comics for 30 years, and now my guy is about to get killed because that's what happened in the MCU. That has always been my concern from the very beginning. MCU can do whatever they want. It's movies. Who cares? But now that
should
Marvel,
be a heavier part of the conversation than the MCU.
Marvel Comics is now run by Marvel Studios. This is not conjecture. This is a fact.
I agree with you.
Comics is run by Marvel Studios.
You are right.
And it's promotional material. So eventually they're gonna have to kill T'Challa in the comics.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. However,
the track record says otherwise, Chocolate. That's
fair enough. You're not wrong. However, my brain goes right now, right? And obviously, we all know if you want real stories, if you want real dope shit, you go indie. That is a fact.
Exactly.
That's a
fact. That leads to your point, Chocolate. What I've been reading for the last several months.
Indie books. However, it's the big three, because Image is no longer indie in my book. Image is absolutely up there. But DC is absolutely putting BTA, belt to ass, to Marvel. Marvel has been absolutely shit ever since they dropped the ball with Ultimate Spider-Man. That was their cash cow. And they dropped the ball with Storm. Storm was the only thing, to me, story-wise, that was keeping them afloat. Miles Morales as well. And yes, shout out to Cody Ziegler, but I'm not going to be a hypocrite. And I'm a hypocrite in the sense where I think Cody Ziegler is an amazing writer, and he wrote the best Miles Morales thus far. But I absolutely was not happy with the Miles Morales. The fact that he was literally picked up like a bargain bin video game. Every freaking day he was getting a brand new power-up. He had a sword, he could fly, he was a demon, he was a dragon. Now they took this, and that was like, what the freak? It's like they had a cheat code. Up, left, right, select, start, A, B. He had unlimited life. I was like, what is going on with this guy? But outside of those three books, what else did Marvel have? The writing was, and don't get me wrong, yes, Marvel Knights was fire. Priest wrote, but even Marvel Knights gave me heart palpitations because I was like, who is this white man? Like Stephanie Williams when the griot fucked up. Who is this white man talking about I'm T'Challa? Who is this dude? And I already have my own, as Sun Tzu says, conspiracy. I was like, we burned the plantation, so they took their Black Panther and said, we're going to make him white. But I digress.
So this Culture Made channel said, we'll know for sure if they have T'Challa pop up with the real son in the comics canon. I'll tell you, let me be on record and let me tell you, make me big, Chocolate.
Uh-oh. Showtime at the Apollo.
I'll tell you a real easy way Marvel could sit there and have T'Challa have a full-grown ass son in the comics. And it goes back to a guest we just had on the show, Dennis Cowan. Dennis Cowan did volume 2 of the Black Panther run. Yes. And in that run, T'Challa had relations with a Wakandan ambassador / secret agent. The names escape me. I forget her name off the top of my head. It's been a while since I read the book. But they had relations in the comic book. And then he disappears out to go do his thing, right? Let's say she had gotten pregnant. She's not in Wakanda. She is an agent of Wakanda. She's an ambassador of Wakanda. So she's out
doing her spy thing.
Yeah, she's out in the field. So she could have very well pulled a Nick Fury's baby mama, right? Hey. Nick Fury Jr. was born because Nick Fury had relations with a secret agent out in the field, and then years later finds out, oh, I have a kid.
Why all our black heroes got to have secret relations and be bad dads? I don't like that.
That's exactly why I have problems with Wakanda Forever, but that's a whole other thing. So this woman could have very well had T'Challa's child out in the world. She could have had him. She could have moved to Haiti in the comics, right? Because she's an ambassador. She's an agent. She moved to Haiti and said, I need to get away from Wakanda so no one finds out I have T'Challa's child because the whole world will come after T'Challa's child. And then lo and behold, hi, Daddy. 12-year-old T'Challa Jr. pops up. Who are you? I'm your son. Remember that lady from volume 2? Oh, snap. I got a son. Yes, Marvel, I'm giving you free game. At least make it make sense.
They're not going to make, no. So one thing we know, Marvel ain't going to use it because, listen, Marvel's not going to use it. You know why Marvel's not going to use it? Marvel had the cash cow, Ultimate Spider-Man, that was rocking and rolling, and they shit on it. Marvel, I'm going to be very careful here. Marvel had Storm, and Marvel literally sat down, did a German squat, pulled their pants down, and let on. No, we got to paint this picture. Because I need y'all.
You got the oozing chocolate behind you.
Already.
See, now you went left, but I'll take it. But you know what? Yes. And you want to know why I say that and why I'm so graphic? And I know y'all probably like chocolate. Come on now. No. Because they're not going to tell you. I will. And this is pure facts. By the time Storm hit issue 3, it was officially Marvel's best-selling book. Full stop.
Yep.
It was on the level of Absolute Batman in the terms of everyone knows Absolute Batman is DC's cash cow. Storm was doing that, but Storm was doing that in a way that was unprecedented. Why? Because Absolute Batman gets premiere paging, they get money, they get the full game. They have created a marketing team just for Absolute Batman. Storm, written by Maria Aladelli, got, all right, it's coming out in the solicitations. It's Storm. They did a magic cover, New York Comic Con. And they said, okay, cool. Bye. And the book was left to just fester. If it did good, it did good. If it didn't, it didn't. By issue 3, issue 4, issue 5, it was Marvel's bestseller. And keep in mind, at that time, you still had Ultimate Spider-Man that was permeating. You still had Ultimate Black Panther, which was hot trash. You had the Ultimates by my boy Dennis Camp, super dope writer. Yeah. And you had Ultimate X-Men, Peach Momoko.
Who delivered an excellent acceptance speech at the Eisners, by the way.
My boy, my guy, that he literally right here. And Ultimate X-Men, which was Marvel's experiment. Marvel was fighting with DC because DC had the compacts that's doing well. So Marvel said, here's our way to try to steal the manga individuals by literally having Peach Momoko do a comic in manga style with the art and the whole. Absolutely failed. But they were pumping money into the Ultimates, into this, and Red Band, Ultimate X-Men, or whatever. Storm just got covers. But Storm was their number one thing. I'm not even going to go down the rabbit hole. Where's our next Storm cover? Storm series. I'm not even going to say his name because he would. But you see what I'm saying? If it's working without promotional dollars, think about this. It is number one with you putting no money behind it. Imagine if you put some money behind it, and the Marvel don't give a damn about our stories. And respectfully, I'm not just going to paint Marvel with that picture. None of them do. However, DC does a better job of at least trying to hide their stink. We got Vixen, we got Static, Morgan Freeman got Steel. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And Morgan Freeman's not going away. That's
Morgan Freeman. Listen, I'm going to text him in a minute. You know what I'm saying, whoa, what do you mean which last Superman? You talking about Superman Lost?
No, he's talking about the movie.
I know exactly what Superman you're talking about. Yes.
About the movie.
You talking about that? That Superman was absolutely trash. But they don't care. So for me, a part of me goes, I hear Paul because that's his baby. It's like if you talk about Static, you talk about Far Sector, I'm gonna get activated. But at the same time, a part of me goes, I expect it. So that's why I'll go pick up a Tassena. I'll go pick up a book from Sebastian. I'll go read me some Midnight Tiger. Because I know they ain't gonna let me down. They ain't gonna let me down. So I mean, I'll go read me a Temporal. Not gonna let me down. Know what I'm saying? But I'm excited. Full stop. I am excited to see what happens with this movie. Partially because I didn't like Letitia Wright as Shuri. I didn't like her. That's not true. I didn't like her as angry Shuri. I hated her as Black Panther. I despised her as Black Panther. And I absolutely abhorred her as freaking angry Shuri.
I will say angry Shuri is the much more comics accurate Black Panther Shuri, because Shuri was Black Panther in the comic book, she had an edge to her.
She did, but I didn't like it. I didn't
firecracker.
She seemed the portrayal of her was more of a spoiled brat. I didn't like it. Just because I didn't like it.
You're making me think about a film that I don't really like, so I'm not going.
What? Ironheart?
No, Jesus, it's a whole other subject. No, the second Black Panther film.
The second Black Panther. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I hated that.
Yeah, I hear you.
I hated everything about that Black Panther film. The only thing that was good about that Black Panther film for me was I got to see the beautiful Angela Bassett. I did. So this is something. So since we're talking about Black Panther, I feel that we got to have this conversation. And we appreciate, first, before we go in, listen, we have BCL After Dark. If you got to drop, you got to drop. If you got to go, you got to go. But we absolutely appreciate every single one of y'all rock and rolling with us. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow us on the Instagrams, on the interwebs, Twitch, Facebook, X, the whole shebang. We are here moving and grooving, ladies and gentlemen.
Are people liking this video? I don't even know.
Absolutely. Listen, they're here with us. But what I will say is this. More so than recasting T'Challa, which is a conversation that I don't have enough credence to, or I don't have enough oomph in the fight to have this conversation. That's more of a fight for you. I absolutely dislike the fact that Namor stole the movie from every single one. I absolutely hated it. Like, Namor stole the movie to the point I thought Namor was going to get his own spinoff. And I thought they should have called this movie Black Panther and Namor, or Shuri and Namor, because it was that apparent that this was more a Namor movie than, to Wakanda or Black Panther. He absolutely stole that movie from them. Absolutely stole that movie from them, because Shuri sitting there going angry, and maybe it is comic book accurate, but I was just like, all right, get to the point. I wasn't thrilled or impressed. They had its funny moments. I loved Riri.
Yeah.
Because I am an Ironheart junkie. Like I said, I realize a lot of the characters I love are ladies. Right? And I'm not saying it in a sexual way. It is what it is. It's just the dope characters. Sojourner Mullen, dope. Storm, amazing. Vixen, Love it. Livewire.
Put that down. Put that down. Nobody
Oracle,
wants.
what are you doing? What are you doing? The fact that you even bought that? Why? Just horrible. There was not to me. Listen, whether it's comic accurate or not, I'm not fighting that. I just think the movie by itself.
It was good. I loved it.
You loved the second Black Panther?
No, Riri.
Ironheart. I didn't like. No,
Ironheart.
whoa. We're shifting the places for a minute.
Oh, that's a whole nother conversation.
I did not like that at all.
You didn't like Ironheart?
Hell no.
Oh.
Absolutely not. Riri. So the way Paul can talk about Black Panther, Riri is my girl. Riri's a freaking genius.
Yeah.
That's one. You
comic book by Brian Michael Bendis is
absolutely, and she's literally Tony Stark's protege in the sense where you're trying to tell me the fact that they kept on stopping her greatness because of money, and I'm like, the what? Because she's black.
Made her turn into a criminal because of like
word. I can't afford this. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. Tony Stark made this with a box of scraps. This is his protege. The freak. What? Yeah, and then they turned into a criminal. Working with the hood and all of that. The only cool thing about that movie was I did not know I was going to love Sasha Cole's portrayal of. I was not prepared. I was not prepared.
Yeah.
And what's my girl? Cree Summers, the cameo of not Stranger Comics, Strange Academy.
Yeah.
That was the best part of the entire series.
Chef's kiss. The
casting all it did was whet my appetite for what Marvel's Ben should have done, which is a Stranger Academy television show.
Yeah, listen, I have all the Stranger Academy runs, and having Cree Summers as the mama, having that girl, beautiful casting. But you know what's funny? It made me go, yo, imagine they did a Devil Dinosaur live action. Because that's how good that
that would be cool.
That's how good that but we're talking about a Ironheart show, and we're talking about titular characters that we cared about. We didn't give a damn about everything else.
Yeah, right.
We didn't care about nothing else.
There's problems right there.
And then if we're gonna be honest, and ladies and gentlemen, this is BCL After Hours. Y'all came here for the truth. We're gonna give y'all the truth. It is what it is. Y'all came here for us because we are the authority on Black comics and all the news. It is what it is. I'm coining that before y'all steal that, mother effers. The fact that the show had no rollout. No, it is what it is. Well, it is what it is. The show had no rollout.
The show had no
rollout. It literally was like dropping Friday. And I'm like, wait, what? The fact that they had to run and get Robert Downey Jr. at the last minute to kind of put promotion, there was no rollout for the show. We knew it was coming, but it was because we knew we were tapped in. But there was no commercial. There was nothing until it was like 3 days before. And they kind of forced her in like the TV circuit. I already knew this was going to be bad. This is why, and then call me a culturist, whatever it is. This is why I am absolutely rooting for Sebastian in his Niobe, because he will be in charge to some degree. I don't know how much, but he will absolutely be able to make sure that the finished product is something that he is okay and comfortable with, versus our stories and our characters being handled by someone that doesn't care or doesn't have the sensitivity or wherewithal to properly portray them in the light that they should be.
Yeah.
This is why a Kickstarter that Sebastian has is awesome. This is why it goes back into saying supporting these books by Jeffrey Thorne. I don't know why I keep saying Gregory. Jeffrey Thorne, supporting these books by Ray Wiseacre, Ace Blade, Concrete, supporting all these companies, supporting them so that they can get that shot, supporting Sanford and the Bitter Roots, right? So that they can get their live action, supporting it. What's my boy David? David has another one. With my beautiful, I'm in love with this woman.
Which
the one who we want to play Storm.
Jodie Turner-Smith?
No, yes, but my first goal. She was in the movie she was in the TV show with Spike Lee. She's Gotta Have It.
DeWanda
Wise. Ooh, Killer B. So these my boy DC David Crownson. David Crownson, he got his joint coming up, but all of that can't happen unless one, the books are moving and there's interest in it. So absolutely go support these indie books. Go support them. I would love a live wire TV show or movie.
You know,
live wire would be nice.
Before we end this, here's the thing. I really want I'm still reeling from this weekend, and it really hit home. It really hit home what a crazy month this has been.
Crazy
for Black comics community. It really has been a crazy month. And we have an opportunity. In all the chaos, there's always opportunity, and we have an opportunity in Black comics to really make this thing thrive, and grow. Excuse me, I'm still getting over the concrete. Please, I beg you. I want to see beg.
I beg you.
I implore you to be intentional with your collecting and your reading by pre-ordering these books. Get a pull list at your local LCS, preferably one that is included in the Ink Alliance.
I like the plug.
Right? It's all full circle. The books are there. The creators are there. These that are made by those, the publishers are there. The stores are there. The only thing needed is for you to create your pull list. Your dedication and diligence in doing that really changes the game.
Absolutely.
It really changes the game at every level by simply getting a pull list and doing pre-orders. I know it sounds like a simple thing, doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is. We have seen time and time again, whether it be the Dakota incident or what have you, the effect these pre-orders have. That Storm book that Chocolate was just talking about, we pushed that hard on pre-orders. It was the top selling book at Marvel at one point.
No promotion.
No promotion from Marvel. More promotion from BC. There was more promotion from BCL on that book.
That's a fact. Stormwater. You know what?
Don't get me started. But, we have a tremendous opportunity in comics right now to really make some moves and some changes that will hopefully have a lasting effect on the way comics are done in the future. And it's all in our hands. It really is. So that's all I have to say.
Don't forget to pre-order. Honestly, I was activated earlier because Stephanie and Colin, I was definitely being myself 100%. But now that it's just us, I absolutely want to have the uncomfortable conversation while we are comfortable. To the masses at large, it may have come out in a absolutely fanatical and performative way, but I meant every mother effing thing I said. Ladies and gentlemen, we made whether we agree. I'm going to be very frank. Whether we agreed with the method, whether we agreed with this and that and boycott that, whether we agreed with it or not, the bottom line was we wanted Black books. We wanted our stories to be pushed to the forefront. Full stop. Whether you agreed or not, we're not here for that. But we wanted that. We got it. We may not have got all that we wanted, but we have a glimmer. We have a door that is open. We cannot, now that the door is open, take a step back, because if anything, more than ever, we need to absolutely abuse the pre-order system.
You need to bum rush it, man. Just straight up bum rush it.
Stores. Reason why I say that, because now more than ever is absolutely critical crunch time. And you're probably like, what do you mean? Let me explain. And I'm being we made sync, whether it was the boycott this, whatever, but bottom line, we wanted this. Everybody was in the arms agreement saying we want Black books. DC, whoever, they're not doing it. Fine. They gave it to us right now. Because at the end of the day, Rich always says something. He's mother effing right. They don't owe us nothing. They do not. They don't owe us anything. They don't have to do anything. Because at the end of the day, like we were talking about a few minutes ago about Black Panther and T'Challa, sometimes it's business, sometimes it's not. And it's not a fair thing, but it is what it is. These books coming out, they need to see the support. They need to say, oh, we were wrong. Because if we don't, we will have another 10, 20 years of absolute silence where there is no Black main character, there is no this, there is no that, because we didn't support it. So we need to make sure that we go out, if you can, and I'm being very honest and real, because we also understand that everyone's pocket, everyone's situation is different. We get that. That is absolutely a fact. This economy sucks in certain sectors, and the industry that we are currently in is a niche industry, right? First, you think of food, you think of shelter, clothing, then you think of fun. Comics fall into that category. So we absolutely understand that for a lot of it, this is not the primary goal. But if you can, pre-order 2 books, pre-order 3 books. If you see it on the shelf, buy it out. If you don't know how to pre-order, stay tuned. Paul will take care of you. You probably like, what you mean, Chocolate? Make sure you are following the BCL on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, and the whole shebang. While you're waiting for Paul to show you, go back and look at the old videos that he had with e-viewing with other individuals showing you how to pre-order and why it's important. The Ink Alliance. You're probably like, whoa, why are you talking about the Ink Alliance? The book? No. Because the Ink Alliance came here and they literally told you why they're doing what they're doing to get people inside the stores, right? That's why they're pushing people to pre-order the books, because pre-ordering does a lot of things outside of you reserving the book, outside of you getting the opportunity to pay for the book little by little. It sends off certain signals to these companies that say ABC. Paul will tell you about that later. Pre-order Paul is coming. And he will tell you what you need to know. But for those that know what to do right now, go to League of Comic Geeks, go to Pullbox, pre-order these books. And when I say pre-order these books, because I meant what I said. Yes, we are going to put full support behind Vixen, but we are also going to put full support behind Morgan Freeman and Steel. We're going to put full support behind Static with Cody Ziegler. And we are also going to put full support behind TJ with his Tessena, with Wiseacre, Concrete, Ray Media. We absolutely can support all of the above. If you can only purchase 1 book from each of them, so be it. But do it. We absolutely cannot let DC give these opportunities and we don't meet them halfway by pre-ordering these books and making sure these books sell out. Because if not, we will absolutely be sitting there with the pie in our face. Paul.
No, that's it, man. That's it. I couldn't have said it better, man. Thank you, Chuck. All right. I got to go to bed because I'm sick.
No one told you to be outside, all up in the videos, all up in the pictures. You know what I'm saying? All up in there, just moving and grooving.
I shook a lot of hands, not necessarily all of them were
you got cooties
term free.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, shout out! See, I even know he was here. Studio Sky Tiger. It's been done.
Man, Ray Anthony, I've been trying to talk to you for like 5 days, bro. I've been trying to talk to you for 5 days.
Listen, Ray out here getting it.
Ray is so busy, he doesn't even have time for little old me.
Listen, anymore. Ray out here getting to the business, baby. That being said, Oracle, before we have Paul with our final send-offs, can you please remind people where you're gonna be at Friday, what's happening, and you ain't even tell people who you're gonna have with you. Respectfully, yeah, people want to see.
Well, he's not with me. He was an invited.
No. He's with you. He's with you. You could say it. He was with you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make you.
Who else is Sanford gonna know at the con except for you?
Facts. See, you just gave it away.
So it's gonna be at the Osceola Heritage Park in Kissimmee, Florida, on August 8th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's the Affinity Toy and Comic Book Con, and I have a booth, and Sanford has a table, and there'll be some other people there, but we'll be we out here. We out here to make sure you get the goods, get the art, the books. Come on by, come see me, come see Sanford. It'll be good.
There we go. I myself, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday I will not be in Florida. I will be in Terrificon with the GOAT. I'm sorry, the Hall of Famer, Dennis Cowan. Brian Stillfreeze will be down there rocking and rolling. You know, we're gonna do what we do and whatnot, having fun, getting book signed, CDC's, original art. Paula's already like, this mother effer. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like Dr. Frankenstein watching his monster get off the table.
Oh, you have no idea. I'm fully prepared. I've been waiting for this for a couple of months. We got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Terrificon, Connecticut, Mohegan Sun. I'll be down there. Whatnot. CGC will be on site all 3 days. My birthday is August 14th. August 15th, I have the privilege of having Damian Scott's first Whatnot signing ever. Period. And he will be signing his cover on the hottest book on planet Earth. It is what it is. Absolute Batman, Damian Scott cover. And y'all know me. We got to bring out some guests. So we're going to have some special guests. Enjoy. And this is the first time that Chocolate will be having a Whatnot in a special location. Man, when I tell y'all what we got planned for this signing is going to be disgusting. Then the week after that, August 22nd, I have my first ever SC Gives Back to school drive in Brooklyn, right behind my church on East 37th. I'm giving away 100 book bags, 50 for kids that are 5th grade and under, high school and college as well. We're giving away book bags, feeding the community, giving out Bibles, giving out tracts, giving out comic books in different languages as well for free, just to the community. And also I got my wife down there with her nursing friends to give free health care. My Haitian ass will absolutely have lawyers down there to talk about TPS, immigration, the whole shebang, housing. Also got people down there to talk about insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, if you need that. Absolutely got that. So if you're in Brooklyn and you're like, let me pop out, come through, SC Gives Back, follow the Instagram page. People who want to donate can absolutely do that as well. And then the next day, right after that, myself, Joe Illidge, Torrin Clark, signing New Titans, baby. Oh, yeah. Signing that New Titans cover, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, you thought we were done. Negative. I told y'all we were outside working. So myself, Joe Illidge, Torrin Clark, because I know y'all see that Torrin Clark cover. Absolutely going to be signing that. And then you can find me at Baltimore. We just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. I told y'all this year we working. The BCL is absolutely working, and Chocolate myself absolutely outside in the field, moving and grooving, shaking the bacon, kissing babies, and shaking these hands, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing it to you live on your Whatnot tablets, phones, and your iPads. Let's go, Paul, CEO of the Black Comic Lords. Bring us home.
So much stuff is going on. Everything's bubbling. Everybody's making moves. It's a beautiful time in the Black comics community. We did a show in which we said that we are going to boycott. We're going to boycott negativity. We got some pushback on that, apparently. It is what it is. We said what we said. We stand on that square.
We love everybody.
We do. We do. Even apparently even love some of our haters, which is bizarre, but it is what it is, man. I don't worry about it. I'm kind of focused on, I'm task oriented. And when the task is something that you love, something that you're passionate about, it doesn't even seem like a task. It's more like a calling. You know? And I think my whole squad, we love comics. That's the end of the day. We love comics. And we want to share that love with everybody. We want everybody to eat. We want everybody to be happy. We love to see the community share that love with each other. Does that make us weird, soft, whatever you want to phrase it as? I don't care.
I hate to interrupt you. Ain't nothing soft about us over here. See, because
I'm talking about adjectives people's use, not words that actually define us.
I'm about to say, I'm a lover, but I absolutely ain't no bit.
No, it takes
He's
strength.
referring to the gossip that seems to be on the grapevine out there in the interwebs. Okay?
It takes strength to stand by your principles and stand on your square, even if those principles are not popular, or not cool to some people. I don't care. But we good. We're happy here, and things are getting better for the community and for all of us. And comics are getting really mad dope right now, man.
Hell yeah.
Comics are getting really, really dope right now, and I'm
shout
excited.
out to BJ. Comics are dope.
Shout out to BJ Cakes. I'm looking forward to what's coming next. I know a couple things. It's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be real dope.
Real good.
So with that,
it's gonna be real.
like Comic Lords, we got you. Peace.